Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I am Golden Smacks. Welcome to .hack. I'm gonna be playing this epic game from my childhood. Fucking love this game series. Never got a chance to beat it all due to the PS2 memory card being erased and just a bunch of other bullshit. It's not on the PS2, but you know, still the same game. Actually, before I start this, I gotta check one thing. Did I actually update the stream title? Let's go to the dashboard. Yeah, all right, no, I changed it. I updated it. We're good. All right. I'm ready. No one's here for now, but whatever. Let's play this game. Edgy man plays video game. Look at him. That's him. With the tight little body he has. Oh, fucking. What an edgelord. Dressing like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Is it? Oh, thank God. I don't have to change anything. It's coming up just fine. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shh. Let's watch this. This intro is important. It might have been too loud. The music is so good. Even this music is good. This is great. Oh, but the graphics are not so good. I mean, for a game in the PS2 era, it's not bad. Whoa. Mike's really sensitive. Whoa. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oi! You know what? I'm gonna have to reset it. I fucked up. I done fucked up. It was supposed to be in the goddamn English dub. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Okay, that's why. I see now. the sensitivity got reset all the way back to 100. I see. That makes a lot more sense, actually. I was wondering why it was reading higher than before. Well, let's open the game back up. All right. All right. Okay. Audio's working fine. I was checking all the settings in the beginning, and then I just dropped the ball. Whoops. There we go. There's subtitles. Oh. It already has them automatically. All right. Now we go in. If I skip this cutscene, does it count as skipping the other cutscene? It's not that long. We'll just watch it again. How beautiful. Oh, well, no, I guess it wouldn't have. I forgot about the loading screen. Oh well. The beautiful city of Mackinac. There he is. There's our boy.
Whoa, this is cool.
So happy. So full of wonder.
Hey. Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
I feel like I know that guy. It's a familiar sounding voice.
I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Oh, so relatable.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Damn.
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
This is what happened to me in RuneScape.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
It was kind of dope. Some guy just added me, dropped a bunch of shit for me, and left. And I was like, oh, all right. So at like level 1, I just had a bunch
member
of
addresses are
some
short
spells
email
to use.
addresses that you
I'm
can
just
only use
leveling
in the
up
world.
magic. Great.
Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's open the menu.
Thanks for that, Siri. That was such a weird reading. Oh, I was pressing the button when it was flashing press Y. And I was just like, oh my god, it's not working. Did my controller shut off? Nope.
This is a
was
list
just
of
still
all the
part of the
people who have a
cutscene. So
member
weird.
address.
A member address. I can tell who was trying in the booth and who was just, let's get this over with. I got a different gig to get to. Invite.
Okay, let's have some fun.
Let's see what she sounds like.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Yeah, let's do it. I like that rat from the little animated shorts on TikTok. Yeah. I forget what his name is. Like Larry? Or something like that. Let's talk to this little guy. Look at him. The little cutie. You can save your game data here. Come here when you reach important points in your adventure. Fair. After the preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go on the adventure. Alright. Cool. Cool.
Let's start our adventure.
Man. Hey, Nova. Hey there, nice to meet you. Let's talk to him. Are you going on an adventure now? Yeah. Wing. You a noob? Hello, nice to meet ya. Thing I love about online games, getting to meet all sorts of people. Wow, he's the RPer, we know this. Borscht. Hello there, are you a noob? That's a terrible impression. But his name is just Borscht. These days there have been PKers who only go after noobs. So be on your guard. Oh, wow. Your adventure is about to begin. I will clear a path for you with my blade. Okay, that's kind of weird. You don't say that. You'll really need to be more adventurous when you're starting out. Alright. Let's
This
go.
is a transporter called the Chaos Gate.
Chaos Gate, huh?
Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu.
Oh, and we're warping, huh?
In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
Area word.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word.
All right. Hey, you know, they're being really helpful.
Choose courageous from your stock.
All right, courageous. Engaging. Daydream.
Okay, now you can go to your first area. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word?
Yeah.
That's a server symbol. It
Oh.
indicates the server you're currently in. Right now,
Cool.
it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can
No,
see,
that's
we're
triangle
all in
for
the
triangle.
Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word.
Oh.
Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right.
Thanks, bro.
Then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Let's go. Initiate area warp? I guess it's time to chaos control. Wow. This
So,
is level
we've all been
design.
transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Mhm. Nope, can't press it there. I won't fall for it again. There we go.
This is the area map.
Oh,
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
dope. He stopped voice acting. First, let's take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press A. A.
This is our mission.
Oh, he's back. Hey. Collect the number of symbol fragments required for this area. Currently in possession, 0 out of 3.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
Collection mission. Nice.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen. Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons.
Uh-huh.
I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Good idea.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
What?
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is,
I don't
let's
like
be
that
on our
movie,
way.
sir.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Use this transporter to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
Alright, EO10, let's go. If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just press back to check the map. Alright, bro, let's go. Where am I going? I don't know, man. Ooh, another tutorial. Star, rarities. Alright. Pingaigu. Blade thorns. Broad wheel. Wait, why does he look so shady? Did he customize that? This really is just Final Fantasy XIV.
Nice! We found an altar already.
Nice. Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen and pressing A when the target cursor appears. Alright. Go around.
There,
Surprise
ours.
attack unlocked.
Once the battle begins, the battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
I mean, you could have set a barrier, but sure, the battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, not the area around the altar is sealed. A barrier. That sounds a little more whimsical, no? I guess this is a video game.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a
I'm
smoke
complaining about
screen.
nothing at this point.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
No, we can win.
Hey, you're not too bad.
Battle screens are crazy.
Not so difficult, huh?
I mean, they're kind of just standing there. He just screams, die.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
He's the angriest gamer I've ever heard. They're just not gonna help me, huh? Alright. Oh, now they're coming.
Well, that's that.
They fighting one over there? I thought there was only 3. Sometimes the treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments needed to open the beast temple. Remember to search the treasure chests after defeating the monsters around the altars. Collect 3 symbol fragments by opening all the treasure chests on altars. The symbol fragments are used to open the temple gate. Search the treasure chest on top of the altar. Wow. I think it told me to open this box like 3 times. Acquired the first symbol fragment. Head for the next altar to the east. Check the map for directions. To the east, huh? So that's north. This is east.
All right.
I know my
We
car
found
rules.
another altar.
I know how to read a map.
I'll teach you about
Barely.
using skills to attack.
Form a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen. Pressing A when the target cursor appears. Alright. You're gonna have to tell me that again.
Your life belongs to me!
The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks.
Yeah.
Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemy. Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu.
Maybe use one?
Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts.
Whoa.
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10?
Animation canceling? They really are gamers.
There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Yeah.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Excuse me? What did you just say? Rengeki? An advanced skill attack with an increased amount of inflicted damage. Perform Rengeki is a skill attack when an enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. Appears when continuously inflicted with damage. There it is. The morale zone. Favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used or other conditions are met. It raises the morale of your party members and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite action vary with each party member. Oh.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's
As
a good
he
idea.
wishes? Yeah.
All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Trigger gauge will appear above the player's head when the skill trigger is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until this gauge fills up and RB appears. Really?
Twin Moon!
I kind of forgot how to play.
Not bad.
Already. Let's go. Not loot though. It's just quest specific items. What happened to me there? The final altar. That's all I needed from that.
Slow! Ogre sword!
Are they both in? I'm at the end of this. can get both of them with that. They joined together to create the judge symbol. Wow. I love that low frame rate fire.
Yeah! Awesome job!
Yeah.
Alright, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check
Finish
your
off,
position, just like we taught you.
Man, I know where to go. I mean, those backgrounds are pretty cool. Pretty sure it's just a skybox, but pretty epic. Look at that. They even got God rays in here. They really tried to sell this as a really cool in the future MMO. That's some good fish. Not even rotten. It's there. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. There's nothing there. Well, I'll just suffer with it. I have screen tear, but the stream doesn't have any, so that's the good part. I can deal with it as long as the stream doesn't have to deal with it. Such good music. Fucking love this shit.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box?
How important could it
That's
possibly
the offering
be?
to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
It's not
Go
that
ahead and
rare.
open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Hey, don't you fucking call me that. How fucking dare you, bro? That's derogatory. Dye armor. Let's go. Such a rare item. It's not even a grunty doll. Get out of here.
Thanks.
What the hell, man? Now we're bros.
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
He's put on a
Yes,
whole new
and
voice.
our reward is you.
I
She's
love
emoting
taking
now,
out
let's
these
go.
pathetic noobs. It's really
It was
quite
all a
fun.
play.
Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward.
Come on, bro. You can't even just fight back. Bro should have just put up his deuce. Should have listened to Borscht. He was warning me
Nice
for
try,
sure.
dear.
Man, don't be so
How
dramatic, bro.
pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear. Just pretend to be their friend. fall all over
Mysterious
themselves to
man.
let you PK them.
You
Hey,
got that
you're
thing
still
on them,
around,
though.
aren't you, kid?
Ed.
Huh? What the?
He's the elite raider. Hit a two-shot him. Kinda nuts. They're both the same level. He's God. He saved me. Is he fucking flexing on me like that? Bro's so strong he has to lock one arm up. He's using a healing item on me.
Welcome to the world.
What the hell? It's Markiplier. 8 months later. Look at him. He crashed the fuck out.
Please help me.
A little squeak. Chuckling about he became the PKer?
What an idiot.
Yuri Lowenthal. Oh, it's Spider-Man, huh? Does sound familiar. Yeah, Johnny Bosch.
The terror of death!
It's a pineapple.
The PKK!
PK. You're one letter off of being a not so good person. Heroes the Third, Syllabus and Gaspar. My boys, all in one screen. Look at that. God King in the middle of battle. Final Fantasy could learn a thing or two. And he knows magic. Bro's muted with it. This is the coolest thing ever. I mean, it still is pretty cool. The chainsaw greatsword. And that's not a weapon in Monster Hunter. I mean, I guess you could say the charge blade.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess
thinking of
this
the
means
Switch
that the
X.
rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look
He's
at me
killed
like
more than that, I
that.
think, now.
Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
Huh?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Symbiote Spidey.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Slowly pushing into her. Fucking crazy, bro. Phrasing, but
Yeah, I think I
pretty
can.
fucking some wild shit to do. Why is he looking for triage? I mean, it's some pretty cool armor. Look at that. He really just does look like a Final Fantasy character. 14 specific. Whenever I say Final Fantasy, just assume 14. He's just a dragoon.
So it's you.
Mixed with Reaper.
The character that stinks of death. The
Those
terror
role
of
playing at me.
death.
Come on.
You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are
Sir,
disgraceful.
I didn't consent to this roleplay
And I agree
dialogue.
it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority,
Real
and it earns
Limsa
you
activities.
nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid
I
I cannot
bet.
overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Tweaker Parker. Freaking out. Why is
Do
he
you
so
always interrupt
antisocial?
people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Bro was not paying attention.
Shino.
Atuli, do you know this person?
No?
This
Atuli.
person.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this.
He broke character to tell me this? Come on.
Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta
is
hidden
that?
Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Just hold on a moment.
Oh, you don't want to talk to him right now.
Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool?
Bro, you're the
Remember
one RPing
what
at
you
me.
PKKs are
Stop.
trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Alright, bro. Take it easy. Player killing's gotta be done. It's just fun, you know? People in Final Fantasy would do it if they could. If they had a war mode like in World of Warcraft, they would turn it on. I feel like that's what they should do with Bozja or something. Maybe add like some kind of war-loving race in the next expansion. And just have their area be 100% war mode, optional.
Ovan!
But what do I know? I'm gonna be a beast tribe.
It's been a
You
long
know?
time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong. A lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger. Thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
What are you saying, bro?
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
You talking about me, boy?
I'm speaking figuratively.
What are you going on about?
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why.
Whoa.
Tri-Edge. He is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you
Your
might
friend got
learn
into
something
a coma,
about
would
Shino's
you know?
coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
Then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
if my information is correct, he will be back today at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground.
Grand's Cathedral.
Oh, name drop. Let's go.
Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
So... He's so smooth with it. But he's conniving. Not giving me the whole picture with his weird side glances. Ooh.
He will be back today. At the scene of the crime.
Love Haseo and his little roach antennas.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
You didn't need to do that, bro. You don't have a cape. Look at him with his little bug feelers. And his hair vents.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right.
What's that?
She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
I think she's speaking figuratively.
What's that sound?
It's him. In the first game.
Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard!
Boom. 32-piece combo. Put a whole catering order in. And this sword fight sounds like a gunfight. He's just getting bodied, bro. Did you train by PKKing for this? For you to just drop like this?
Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you?
You should have said, damn, not like this.
This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet.
I mean, he's kind of right. What is he gonna do with him? Hit him with it. He's stealing his data. Hacked him. Bro, calm down. It's just video game, my guy. And here comes Ovan. What? Reboot?
Huh?
Where's my game?
I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then... Damn it, I can't remember. Huh? I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, same, man.
Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
I had some good archived ones. What the hell?
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these.
For real, man.
Gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
The African Prince emails, I was gonna respond to him. What if he was real?
Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
I'd be pissed too. Imagine you're playing a video game and just your whole system resets itself.
An email?
Oh, I just skipped his dialogue.
Ovan?
Son of a bitch. He sends me an email. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial
What a son of a
and
bitch.
truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then,
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
get Shino
back
back,
out
no
there.
matter what.
He's heading to town. Alright, but I don't like seeing new on everything, so I'm gonna check everything out, you know? Kind of what I gotta do. Whoa. Welcome to Online Jack, the no-holds-barred information program that brings you the hottest topics. Our star reporter, Salvador Aihara, will bring you all the dirt you want to know. And here's this week's Jack target, Doll Syndrome. Look at him, Salvador Aihara. Looks fucking sick. Doll Syndrome is the mysterious illness that is secretly spreading among elementary school students. Our Online Jack investigators will lock onto Taichiro Sugai. The noted professor and author of online games are turning our children into dolls, the dangers of doll syndrome. Okay, everyone, let's call our Salvador Aihara.
This is Salvador Aihara's Online Jack.
I love these men.
We investigate the hottest controversies in today's news. The in-your-face, hard-hitting show. Welcome to Online Jack. Okay, get ready, all you netizens out there. Today's Jack target is Doll Syndrome.
Whoa.
Have you heard of it? It's the mystery illness that's spreading like wildfire among grade schoolers. It causes verbal and mental defects that leave victims non-responsive. That's right, this disease turns children into lifeless dolls. Oh no! But we'll fight back.
When too much
to combat
Marvel
this
Rivals
earth-shattering
turns you
crisis, we at
non-verbal.
Online Jack started an investigation. I, Salvador Aihara, will save the world! It's called Doll Syndrome, a truly mysterious illness. Some scientists tell us the cause is endocrine-disrupting chemicals, but what I want to showcase here is this book. Internet games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about Doll Syndrome. Taichiro Sugai, a professor from
is there
Takayama
truth
University, wrote the book and lives here. According to his book,
Let's
Doll
hear.
Syndrome's root cause is none other than online games. Online games, famous games such as The World, perhaps. I love them too, but he says that online games and their more than 12 million participants all living out their virtual dreams are the cause. You'll remember that several years ago, the World game was found to be responsible for players being put into a coma. Could it be that it's also causing the dreaded Doll Syndrome? Are these online games nothing but a
true
blight upon our
dingo
society? If the
ate
professor
your
feels that
baby.
way, then let's see what he has to say. Let us begin the interview.
It's a tragic story.
What do you want? You know how late it is?
No.
Hey there, I'm the host of Online Jack,
It's like
Salvador
cheaters.
Aihara. I have a few questions about your book. Online games are turning our kids into dolls, a warning about doll syndrome. Huh. Can you
No.
believe this guy?
Valid.
Open up, Professor Sugai. We want to talk to you.
You've just come to make fun of my book, haven't you? Get away from here!
If you don't explain yourself on camera, sir, you'll make yourself look even more suspicious.
I don't have to explain myself. All I did was publish the results of my own independent research.
How you say
Sounds like
independent
Clancy
research,
Brown,
but
but I
isn't
don't
it
think
true
it
that your
is.
sources themselves are questionable?
Not as questionable as you.
Well, then prove to us that your sources are credible. If you do, we won't bother you anymore, Professor.
Oh! Give me a break. Who would believe you? And another thing, I'm an associate professor.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, tell him, bro.
Well, we were turned down by Associate Professor Sugai, but to follow our own independent research, we went undercover into the very elementary school that Sugai was investigating. This is the elementary school where Associate Professor Sugai was conducting his study on doll
That's
syndrome.
some good
Is
guerrilla
a killer disease
journalism.
stalking the children of this ordinary elementary school? Let's take a look.
This is if a Nightcrawler was not a terrible person doing terrible acts to get news, and just someone that was just like, you know what, let's talk about this.
Hey there, boys and girls. There's no need to fear. Salvador Aihara is here.
Who are you? We're in the middle of class!
Oh, what is this vision of loveliness that graces our presence? Hello, senorita. You and I can save the world together. Viva Salvador!
Out of here, you
New Jack target, lock on.
Here we are in the teacher's lounge.
Oh, the
I
hub
haven't
instead
been
of
to
time
one
to
of
lock
these since the
in.
days when I used to peep under girls' skirts.
Excuse
If
me?
you want to film in here, you need to get permission first.
But the whole purpose of the show is it's undercover.
You entertainment people have no decency.
You're so beautiful when you're angry.
Stop that. What are you investigating?
Doll syndrome.
A little
Miss
too
Michiru
smooth with
Tajima,
it.
teacher of 4th grade class 1.
Oh shit, he doxed her. What the fuck? You didn't have to do all that. It was great. Thanks, Salvador Ayahara. Wow. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. CyberConnect Japan announced today that its popular online game, The World R2, has sold 12 million copies worldwide. CC Corp's other products include The World, Fate Must Die, Person, and Kurukuru Michi. The World R2 is an online game set in a fantasy world where humans and beasts live together. Players become world-renowned adventurers and travel around killing monsters and discovering the world's secrets. As recently as a few years ago, shares in the world were at an all-time low due to the emergence of new developers. On top of that, the world was completely shut down after all data was lost in a disastrous fire at CC Corp headquarters. No. Amid the chaos and compensation issues that resulted from those events, CC Corp announced the sequel, The World R2. Most people deemed it a desperate plea for attention, and many analysts declared that R2 would fail miserably. However, the figures shown today have proven that the world is as popular as ever. CC Corp seems confident. Watch us overcome the problems we encountered on our previous title. It seems everyone will be watching The World for some time to come. See today. Thanks to the support of its many fans, The World will celebrate its 10th anniversary this year. CyberConnect Japan, hereafter referred to as CC Corp, today announced that the online RPG The World R2 reached 12 million copies in sales worldwide. See today. This really is just fucking the story of Final Fantasy XIV. They had, what was it? Was it 11? 12? It was one of the two. And then they made 14. I didn't play the other one. New Space Station. Wait, what's this? Nation World Tech Arts Archives. I wanna keep playing, but technically this is playing. New space station nearing completion.
With the participation of
17
Japan
minutes.
and many
Oh, no,
other
17
countries, the
seconds.
International Space Station, slated for completion in 2017, is nearly done. As large as a soccer stadium, this fully manned facility will be used for various types of research in a deep space environment.
Just gets his character reset, starts scrolling the news. It has been 5 years since the space station evolution was completed and the second station announced. The International Space Station, built with the cooperation of America, Japan, the EU, Russia, and China, is finally nearing completion. Initially, it was projected to launch in 2017. In contrast to the Evolution, which is currently being used as a space laboratory, the new space station is planned for use in construction of moon bases, exploration of Mars, and the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. There's another movie. Oh wait, we just saw that. Come on. Nation unified on citizen numbering system. Wait, what?
The Online Administration Act received a majority vote of the ruling party, meaning the adoption of the citizen numbering system seems to be inevitable.
Citizen numbering system.
As a result, the process of converting to an electronic government has overcome its final hurdle.
Oh shit. They're at the point where they can vote online. Finally, no more rushing to the polls. The Administration Relations Bill has been passed with a majority vote. With this, the digitization of our government approaches its final stages. Starting this month, all local servers managed by regional governments will be frozen, and all the various ID rules used by self-governing bodies will be unified to federal government specifications. In addition, it will become required for all governing bodies to adopt a numbering system, and for all citizens to wear their own number at all times for administrative purposes. Excuse me? The system, introduced to speed up government processes by conducting them online, is already being used in online banking, shopping, and other sites. By using a receiver placed in one's home, all Japanese citizens will be able to use their cell phones or mobile computers to access a variety of services from anywhere in the country. Yet, in spite of the incredible conveniences we have today, the system has met with severe opposition. Recently, the Independent Japan Party won many seats in the lower house of the Diet because of their popular position to abandon the bill altogether. Calls for all political parties to discuss this bill are still continuing, and the problem has attracted a lot of media attention. Mr. Koji, chief editor of the weekly magazine Netwatcher, had this to say: "It is true that this system will make things very convenient. When you compare the time when the bill was first approved to now, encryption technology has made huge leaps. The NAB, Network Administration Bureau, has been established, and some semblance of order has been brought to the internet. There are far fewer data leaks, and at first glance, it would appear that there are no problems whatsoever." However, take a moment to think. In exchange for IT advancements, a more convenient lifestyle, we have been reduced to being defined by a 15-digit combination. This is no different from the ear tags placed on cows and horses to tell them apart. It's no wonder the people are so opposed to this degrading system. Very true. Despite all this, the system has made it through the legal process. It will soon be a part of our daily lives. Will there ever come a day when we'll welcome it? Daily Hochi. Games to blame for juvenile delinquency. They got Grand Theft Auto, baby. Look at that. "I'm a hero." These are the words written on a sketchbook found in a young boy's school bag. The recent outbreak of juvenile delinquency is said to be the effect of video games, according to experts. Games have far better graphics compared to novels and comics, and games are interactive. It is easy for children to see themselves as a protagonist of their favorite games. This is a dangerous phenomenon. For example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game? Let's say, for example, what would happen if a child were to play an extreme action game and began to believe that he was the game's main character? Ben Shapiro, when he makes a news report, he could possibly act in real life the same way he could in the game. It frightens me just thinking about the consequences of that. I mean, I guess. This is VR though, so that's kind of different. There are several cases of parents who both became influence assailants and their victims suing game companies, claiming they are responsible for making their children into criminals or are somehow responsible for the child's death. I blame it. There was no sign that my boy was a precious boy. All he did was sit at home and play Call of Duty and Torture Simulator on Newgrounds. And sometimes he had like dead animal skulls. One time I heard the cat scream and asked him what happened, and he awkwardly said nothing. Knives have been missing around the house lately, but no. It was definitely the Grand Theft Auto. It was definitely the Call of Duty. The Torture Simulator is definitely kind of a red flag. It's like, it's definitely not a... It's definitely not like, oh, something's wrong with him. He's playing these weird torture sims. It's more like, he's got a morbid curiosity. We'll see if it ends there. If it escalates to animals, that's when you stop. How would we know? It's so hard to find out. You just gotta watch real careful, real Big Brother style. However, the game companies responded respond by saying, "We have implemented a perfectly good rating system for our games, and no one is allowed to buy them without proper identification. Perhaps the ones who are truly to blame are the parents who allow their children to buy such games." A friend of one of the victims had this to say: "You can't just blame the problem on one thing. It's more complex than that. Everyone involved has to share the blame. Game makers, parents, and even myself are no exception. We should all realize this and stop this pointless arguing. After all, it's not like arguing will help bring back what was lost." Who was that? The realest fucking person. He said, "Yeah, it's everyone's fault. Sure, we could make it harder for kids to get these games or to play these games, or to even want to play these games. Maybe they could be designed better. But you can't just..." The only thing that's like the issue with all of this hypothetical, this fictional argument is that, you know, you just remove killing from video games. That's just not realistic. What's this? The Google Glass? The
Display
newer
your
one?
world. For business or for entertainment,
Hell
the new
yeah.
M2D Micro Monocle display now on sale. Once you're freed from your mobile, the net opens up in front of your eyes.
Getting chromed up, Choom. CC Corp is Arasaka. Let's go. Reconnect Japan announced a new model of M2D Micro Monocle display. That's why it's M2, because it's two M's. I see. The M2D has been developed as the next generation of HMD's head-mounted displays. Previous models have suffered from various imbalances such as high performance technology in a heavy awkward helmet, or goggle types that were lacking in audio-visual capabilities. However, this new generation HMD features all the comfort of a light goggle display, together with AV performance that outperforms previous helmet types. It features a standard 1280 by 1024 full color projection display, complete with transparency option and high quality audio immersion. Thanks to this new Omnisphere system, its default usage is monocle mode, a mode where the screen is displayed in only one lens, but it is also capable of switching into double lens mode, allowing one to enjoy a fully immersive virtual world. Cool. And it has a transparency option. You would think that that doesn't have that. But hey, it's just a little silly drawing. Customer service is also excellent with regular updates and complimentary software. I personally recommend the software Automatic Broad Interpretation. It allows you to select objects in front of you and provides easy access to information about them. That's not bad. It has already been selected as a standard equipment for CC Japan's online game, The World R2. Plans for it to be used in other company projects are said to be in the works. It's a bit pricey, with a suggested price of $420, but it is worth it. I can't wait for its release. Damn. When $420 was a fucking huge amount of money. To buy a top of the line, fresh made fucking virtual reality headset. And it does everything. It's pretty much just a computer on your glasses. It's great. And it's only $420. Kind of nuts. Oh, look, there's more. Death by gaming. Incidents of players dying from playing online games for too long are increasing around the world. Uh-oh. In most cases, players died from heart failure due to extreme exhaustion after playing a game for over 30 hours straight. Damn. They caught the stink lines in that picture, bro. One college student was enjoying a game in an internet cafe and he suddenly collapsed. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The student was a well-known player in the online game The World, who was reportedly leveling up his character in preparation for a title match in the arena. A series of gladiator-like battles. There have also been incidents of players dying from too much excitement after losing in an arena match, placing greater focus on the problem of online game addiction. 30 hours? That's fucking crazy. New York and back in a day.
The supersonic passenger jet, ASST, which can attain speeds of over Mach 3, has been officially commissioned. As a result, the amount of time it takes to fly from Tokyo to New York has been shortened from 14 hours to just 4 hours.
Hey, that's... well, make that real. See, why can't Elon Musk stop fucking sending these failed rockets and just make this? Bro needs to lock the fuck in and stop being a fucking loser. He hasn't done anything. He made Twitter worse. That shit's barely functioning. Tesla, with his input, fucking sucks. The first model car looks great. Second, the fucking Cybertruck, piece of shit. Get it out of here. That thing looks terrible. It was actually getting people to buy electric vehicles, you know? Now they're just buying it for Musk because I guess everyone needs to be a rabid fan for some reason. Is that getting political? Does that count? Because he holds some political power now, I guess? Whatever, he's a fucking square. He's a chode. Today marked the official launch of ASST, short for Advanced Supersonic Travel. Since the use of Concords was abandoned more than 10 years ago, Japan and Europe have cooperated in developing the first usable ASST model. The plane seats 250 people, possesses a cruising range of 10,000 kilometers. It can fly from Tokyo to New York in roughly 4 hours. A considerable reduction from the current 14-hour trip. Although a day trip to New York City is no longer a mere dream, to make this dream come true will require some serious cash. The current price of a one-way New York-Tokyo ticket is 3,200,000 yen, or roughly $30,000. A round trip is double that. It's enough to make the old expensive Concorde prices feel like pocket change in comparison. However, there appears to be no shortage of people desperately seeking tickets despite the high prices. The moment ASST flights were announced, new Ace Airlines phones began ringing off the hook, with requests for tickets causing the phone lines to become jammed. One NAA employee remarked that he just hopes his company can keep going at this rate. A round-trip Concorde flight between London and New York cost between $9,000 to $13,000. Compared to that fucking $3,000 price, that's way more affordable. Give me that. Outdoor introverts.
In the old days, when people thought of an online junkie, they envisioned someone locked in their room, glued to their computer 24
Me
hours a
scrolling
day.
through Twitter
But
on
today,
the bus.
due to radical improvements in mobile devices, network games can be enjoyed outside and have given rise to a whole new breed of online junkies.
This is what the PS Vita could have been. It wasn't long ago that the word introvert referred to someone who would spend most of the day cooped up in their room playing an online game. And now, oh wait, this is just what they said. Known as outdoor introverts who play online games wherever they go, the introverts insist that they are healthier than their indoor counterparts because they spend more time outside. The refusal to let go of their mobile devices, whether they're traveling to work or school, shopping, eating out, or even going on a date as well, is unnatural. imagine you're on the date. And they just fucking pull out the headset and you're like, sorry, I gotta raid, so I'll be right back. We can still go eat, you know. Maybe we can do the movie first. I can put on transparency mode on one side so I can still watch. Oh wait, I just read that. One of these introverts, John Doe, a 20-year-old college student, says, "Nothing I do in the real world feels real. It's so much more satisfying to complete a quest with your friends together online. For them, online games are more than just entertainment. If anything, their meal times and errands only serve as something to do in between game sessions. And now these people are outside, being introverts like it's completely natural." Deleted data, ongoing grudges. Some people have said in a flash the world was gone. It has been 2 years since the largest online game ever, the world with 20 million copies sold worldwide, was taken offline. It was around this time that CyberConnect Japan, referred to as CC Corp, had a fire at their headquarters. As the extent of the damage caused by the fire, which wiped out all of the world's data, became increasingly apparent, CC Corp's leaders held a rather somber press conference. The game program, character data, and cyber data were all reduced to ashes, and what was left was drenched in water, used to put out the fire. This happened soon after a string of break-ins, which meant that usage of Megaflow had just been stopped. All backup data was in the company headquarters. Online data has been recognized as property for many years now, but unlike antiques, jewelry, or other tangible objects, the moment data is damaged or disappears, it loses all its worth forever. Even now, the voices of those seeking their lost property can be heard, but CC Corp refuses to budge from their unwavering attitude of, "It's gone, and it ain't coming back." Now, 2 years since that incident, there still appears to be no end to the discussions about online data, personal property, and protection, even with the imminent release of the World R2. Ubiquitous families surpass 70%. What does that mean? Is that a future car? What the fuck? Is that a Nintendo Wii? The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare announced today that according to the latest Japanese census, the number of ubiquitous families have surpassed 70% of the population. Ubiquitous is a Latin-based word meaning present everywhere. It refers to the third generation of computers. The first generation was mainframe, one computer per household, and the second was the personal computer, one for each family member. In the current third generation, using a computer in daily life has become almost as natural as eating. We can connect to the internet without effort or even conscious thought anytime, anywhere. Home electronics are now managed by a personal home server, and we are now able to watch over everything, from the contents of our refrigerator to the temperature of our bathtubs, programming TV shows onto our HD recorders, and even checking if our doors are properly locked. From any terminal, anywhere, including our cell phones. Furthermore, progress made in voice and handwriting recognition has opened up computers to a more active, flexible method of working, and users are no longer ruled by a strict list of settings managed by a machine. While it comes as no surprise that the most active members of the ubiquitous family are in their 20s, what is surprising is that the next largest group is made up of senior citizens. The ministry reports that the main reason for this is the added simplicity such connectivity allows the elderly in managing their homes. Honestly, if technology was more user-friendly for older people, kind of would happen. Imagine if your grandma or grandpa can just sit on their couch and lock their door, turn off their lights, change the channel, all from one tablet, and it's just as easy as it's so easily explained in front of you. You push icon, and then you just read, and that's it, you know? And on setup, it just takes the language you talk to it in as like the default, you know? Picks it up with the mic and says, settings set, English language detected, settings set to English, for voice and text. And you speak to it in like Spanish or French or whatever the fuck. And he just takes to that, and that way they don't have to do anything. They just do that. And then that way, when the tablet starts up, updates automatic. It's already a thing. By default, it should be. You know, they just need to turn it on. If they ever need to set it up for something, they could just do that at the store. You know what? They don't even have to turn it on. Someone could just turn it on for them. And then just give it like a dock or something that they can put, like it's a phone. And that way, the only thing they have to do is just put it on their bedstand, pick it back up, and it's good to go. Wow, these are stoner talks. This is like, yeah, why don't we just make Skyrim and Pokemon? You know? I mean, this is pretty much what we do now, you know? Especially with that the new smart fridges where you can see inside. Not only can you see inside now, you can see it while you're at the store inside your fridge. So you can see if you forgot something on the list. It is pretty helpful to have that, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, all of these are new? What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's just watch the videos.
After having suffered a huge fire in 2015,
Let's just get the cliff
CyberConnect
notes.
Japan's new home office has now been completed. Subsequent investigations determined that a spark from electrical equipment led to the blaze 2 years earlier, resulting in multiple deaths and injuries.
But how are they doing? They made a museum. They're happy to leave their cramped temporary offices. Okay. Another accident at CC Corp. Early this morning, 4 employees at CyberConnect Japan suffered electric shocks while working to construct a company server. They were promptly rushed to the hospital. All 4 are unconscious and in critical condition. CC Corp commented, "We're still searching for the cause of this tragic incident." Similar incidents occurred 7 years ago when a number of employees monitoring a server were rendered unconscious. At the time, CC Corp was severely admonished for its lack of safety protocols, and as a result, introduced a TSN system into their headquarters, but accidents continued to occur. 2 years ago, CC Corp headquarters suffered a huge fire in which several of their employees were killed. These constant accidents are prompting questions about the company's intentions regarding safety in the workplace. Tri-surveillance network system. 3 different AI that inside the company network to monitor it. It is designed to prevent information leaks, improper network usage, and company-wide system problems. Developed in 2010, we wish, by the International Electric General Technology Research Center. I don't know why that fucked me up, the dark side of the online generation.
It was discovered that the 3 armed youths who were responsible for the recent school riot were devoted online gamers. Following this discovery,
God.
Public criticism of online games increased sharply.
What fucking video game were they trying to recreate? World meeting on global warming. A meeting was held this week in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, about the greenhouse effect and cutting down greenhouse emissions such as CO2. Thanks to progress made in carbon dioxide processing technology, the amount of CO2 released last year was down to 10% of what it was in 1990. If only we were smart enough to do something like that. However, the problem of global warming has yet to be fully resolved due to the expanding energy needs of former third world countries. You know? I never thought of that. Well, what if the places that don't use like refineries and all this shit, or that don't have plants, just suddenly got them? I mean, we could just start them with clean energy, but would it be enough? Oh, 5 Japanese to play Major League Baseball, let's go. They almost got it right. If they said that they had Like a Japanese player makes it to the World Series and wins. They would have guessed the future. This year marks the first time that 5 Japanese players will be playing in the MLB All-Star Game. Among them, 33-year-old Kyuji Nakasugi will be playing in the majors for the 4th consecutive year and currently holds 2nd place for most home runs batted this season, with 20 home runs so far. Nakasugi commented in his blog saying that, "I'm very happy to have been chosen as an all-star again this year. I hope you look forward to my home run contest." Virtual academics. Ooh, online classes. Let's go. Starting this year, a private high school in the city will begin offering virtual academic courses. For the last 2 years, the school has been conducting VAC trials with physically disabled and hospitalized students. Oh, that's nice of them. The process involves preparing a virtual classroom on a network which the students attend via M2D displays. Virtual avatars based on students' actual appearances are assembled using CG. Students are even able to look out a virtual window. Oh, full immersion, huh? Instead of merely granting high school graduation qualifications as most distance learning courses provide, this system's goals are to provide students with a real memory of school life. Man, this game is very optimistic about the future. That's what we should have used virtual reality headsets for it instead of fucking... Well, you know what? Iron Mouse is like the biggest benefit, or the closest thing to this, you know? This is how she uses virtual reality. I mean, she doesn't have the headset and all that stuff to like fully immerse herself there. And people don't have the virtual headsets on to like see her there in front of them while she's moving around. But you know, she's on the tablet. Does she control it? I think she does. She's gotta. That has to be a thing. She can just control it from afar. There's no way. But it'd be better if everyone was wearing the headset. Especially if it was like the thing that took over cell phones. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk but wholesome. This is what this is. Except for the numbering system. That's when it starts getting shady. They're calling you by your name. You're number 16278-190. And you're just like, okay. Thanks, I guess. Imagine fighting for the place of number 1. It'll be like the kids next door. New GPS systems widely used. The new GPS for cars that monitor real-time traffic information through a constant connection to the database of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transportation. That's pretty helpful. Are now in widespread practical use. The new systems speak with the driver as naturally as a human and learn the driver's speech and behavior patterns over time. Enabling the systems to understand and set a destination even when the driver refers to vague terms such as the usual place or work. Actually, that would be kind of helpful. This is the Delamain right here. Furthermore, the systems are equipped with highway-specific auto-drive functions, allowing users to leave the driving entirely up to the GPS system. It's like fucking wishes, dude. 50% of parents support microchips for children. AirTags, baby. The belief that Japan was safe society has long since been destroyed. Now, a new study reveals that over 50% of parents want to have microchips embedded into their children's bodies to prevent them from getting lost or kidnapped. Currently, the safety chip from Horizon Inc. is being widely distributed. The chip size is less than half a grain of rice. And by scanning the area, it's embedded in, usually the neck, with a special scanner. All the information contained in the chip can be easily downloaded. The chip costs $115 and a monthly fee of $10 is required to access and manage the database. What the fuck? Subscription service for data that I should have access to because it's a chip in my fucking neck? Oh, but servers ain't cheap. Motherfucker, you're getting a... You know what? Raise the price of the chip to like 200, and there you go. There's your cost. Once a chip is embedded, the embeddee can use it as they would a cell phone in order to get cash, buy groceries, enter passwords, and so on. However, the chip can also be used to look up personal history and or criminal record and pinpoint the embeddee's exact location using GPS technology. Furthermore, it is also possible to use the chip to pay for train tickets and highway tolls, and to send information to a computer or cell phone by pointing it towards them. Hold on, man. Let me zell you real quick. Puts phone to neck. All right, you got it? Yeah. All right, cool. However, many people are strongly opposed to implanting a chip into children. They're unable to make their own decisions, calling parents who choose to do so egotistical and invasive. Not wrong. In response to those complaints, Horizon Inc. is developing a new model called a guard bangle. This is the AirTag, but more useful apparently, which is a bracelet with a chip embedded in it, but this option leaves itself wide open to theft, defeating the purpose of having one for safety purposes. They just thought of everything. Many teenagers desire to have one of these chips implanted for the cool factor, but in a survey of children who have had these chips implanted, over 80% say they regret it. It seems that these chips have a long way to go before they'll be accepted by society. See, as a kid, it sounds cool, you know? I can just go into the store and pick up anything, and then the chip will take care of it for me when I just walk out. Wow, that's so cool. I can just walk in, pick up a toy, and go because the chip will automatically get scanned and pay for it. Cool. If I ever get lost, my mom can find me, and then go into teenage years where you don't want to be found. I'm gonna sneak out and go to this fucking party and drink with my bros. The backyard show. Our band is playing tonight. We got the backyard of this one guy, and he's really cool. He's got a whole metal collection. Like, oh, I'm gonna go take my sweetheart Sandy to the fucking soda shop and then down to the drive-thru. Or you just sneak out just to go for a walk, you know? What if you're upset? Do you really expect your parents to not just be like, I'm gonna leave him alone. He clearly needs to be here. That's why he snuck out and didn't tell me. No. They're not going to be understanding. They're going to call you. They're going to blast your phone. They're going to cancel your chip and they're going to call police. And they're going to freeze your funds on the chip. They're going to call the police and you're just going to be fucked. Player kill. Oh, hey. Oh, this guy's in the military? Come on, man. Players known as PKers exist in online games. They are player killers and they play the game to defeat other player characters. PKing also refers to actual act of killing a player. You know what? We know what this is. Actually, no, let's read it because Sakaki was preaching this shit to us. The victims of PKers often lose experience points and in-game currency, and many of them have given up playing online games due to the shock. When asked, most PKers will say things like, if it's allowed in the game, then it's not against the rules. Everyone's got different playing styles. Or, if you don't like it, go play a game that doesn't allow it. It is true that there are many online games that do not allow PKing. However, on the other hand, when considering that many players in non-PK games have far lower motivation to play than their PK game counterparts, it becomes difficult to say whether PKers are good or bad for the game. One player had this to say: the PK problem will never go away unless the people controlling the characters change. Crimson Versus, the popular online card game run by CyberConnect Japan, remains offline 6 months after efforts to expand the servers and conduct software updates. If Pokemon TCG shut down for 6 months, people would flip, dude. Crimson Versus is played together with the World R2. Players make a custom deck out of hundreds of different cards and pit them against other players' decks online. One of the main problems of this type of online card game is the fact that none of the cards a player gains actually exist. They're all just data uploaded to a server. Okay, I mean, whatever, man. Clearly, you don't understand video games. What's in the community forum? Can I get code words? Let's look at some sick art. Special forum created for uploading and showing off your drawings to other members. Apkalu is the name of a new Babylonian or new Assyrian mythology or something like that. I don't know the details. Does anyone know? Hello, his name is Masaru from Kyoto. He's a student. Right now he studies English, so he logged into the US server. I enjoy and make many American friends. I'm grateful for your bulletin board. Thank you for having me. A very nice guy. Walnuts cracked open. Rodriguez? Eep, I'm scared. Oh, but it's kind of cool. No, wait, definitely scary. Wallpaper. A refreshing breeze. That's not bad. Hey, call me Maria. I like the scenery of grassy fields, so I tried my hand at drawing one. Very embarrassing because I know I'm not as good as everyone else here, but oh well. Hey there, Maria. I really like the peaceful feeling from the grassy field. I like these fields too. I like clear days, but I'm starting to like it when it rains too. Recently, I was running around the field, and at one point I got so excited that I couldn't keep myself from shouting, woohoo! And then my mom came in and said I was a bit creepy. I mean, I can see how someone looking in on us from the outside must think we look pretty strange, but still. Me screaming woohoo in Minecraft? Actually, in Valheim? You know, Valheim's not really a woohoo, it's more like a oh god. Those fucking greylings are annoying. I like nighttime myself. Oh, these people are so supportive. Let's open the world with Kazubolo at your service. Kazubolo, stop RPing, bro. This is an art forum. Real life self lives in a place with a hot climate year round, so I find myself drawn to snowscapes. I love the snow areas from R1. Of course, the Kazubolo troop would probably freeze to death since we're always walking around barefoot. Okay. Aw, look at this. Nice to meet you, Maria. I love the ocean area and the grasslands. I always like to run along the beach, kicking up sand as I go. You always use such cute colors in your pictures, Nasi. Everyone here's so good at drawing. It's amazing. The Kazubolo troop? Barefoot? That boy's interested in feet. Get him out of here. Ooh. It's a lot of PK. Come on, can't we all just get along? Love and peace, brother. PKing is for losers. I bet the Chim Chim agrees with me. You're kicking the Chim Chims too, aren't you? You don't fool me, that Chim Chim on your shoulder isn't carrying a Chim sphere. In other words, you kicked that Chim Chim and took his sphere. Uh-oh, I've been found out. PKing is all part of parameters, right? It's up to the individual to decide whether or not it's for losers because it's part of the parameters. PKing is just another way to play. If you don't like PKing as it's found in the world, then you're welcome to play something else. I was PK'd together with a friend when we were playing on our own the other day. It was a strange group of 3 people and we were laughing as if they were really happy. I was so frustrated, I felt like crying. Is that what you call parameters? I don't want to be told to put up or shut up with something ridiculous like that. Those that play with friends and those that play solo. Those that enjoy collecting money more than raising their level. Those that enjoy PKing and those that enjoy PKing. There are many differences in the styles of play, but as long as they're part of the parameters, it's up to the individual players to choose which style they would pursue. No one can deny your choice to play with your friends or the PKer's choice to PK. He's green texting them. No one is telling you to do that. There are plenty of games with no PKing at all, but the world is a game where PKing exists. Whoa, that's good and all, but why is there a heart mark on your Chim Chim? Denying other playstyles cannot be contained with lighthearted jokes. That's for the heart mark. It's lovely. And they really got into a deep discussion over this guy's art. Oh look, it's him, it's Hoseo. Why does he look so crazy? The other day, my character, she's called Half by the way, was PK'd. When that happened, someone in black and red came to help save me. Save me? It was incredibly strong. It took out... Oh, wait. There we go. It appears like it was nothing. But he didn't bring me back to life. So I had no idea if he really showed up there just to save me or not. Has anyone seen him? Here's a picture of what he looks like. Sorry, I don't remember more clearly. Nope, never seen him before. Would love to meet him. Do you remember the area where I met him? Gonna stake out the area? What is this? Joke? Are you sure you weren't dreaming? Make sure you got some decent sleep now and then. I saw him too. The guy in black and red. He kind of looked like this. A Lamau. Just Go pulls up and says, Gleep. So you've never met him? That's too bad. I'm afraid I don't remember the words. I just kind of put them in randomly. The fuck? That's pretty dope. Machi? It's the same reason why I also went out searching for an interesting person the other day, and then I happened to come across him. The guy in black and red. I was turning a corner back into one and I suddenly saw a shadow looming and ran right into its owner. When I looked up, all I saw was an incredibly thick chest. He said, sorry, but I couldn't see his face because of his damn chest. Silly Machi. This is ROTFL. It's like a real forum. Are you sure this isn't Hoseo, the terror of death? I can't tell for sure because of how deformed he looks in the picture. Crazy. Still, I think it's probably the terror of death. Did he ask you anything like, do you know about Triage or something like that? Oh yeah. So, this game has an anime. Not like the original .hack series where it had like an anime with it. That kind of just was like the outside aspect of it, but you still get most of the story in game, especially because they also have news sections, which you get like the results of the anime in the game. Well, kinda the effects of the anime, like if they did something to CC Corp, they would I guess they would do news about it. But this one has like a whole prequel anime where you get to see the interactions of Ovan and Hoseo after he saves them. And then you get to see why she knows a big deal. They kind of like touch on it here, and I think there's also a way to see the anime here. But that's like 20 minutes in anime, and I don't know how that works with copyright. If it's part of the video game, can I stream an anime and we just watch anime on the stream? That'd be pretty cool. But all just kicking chims. I'd like to be kicked myself. That's fucking insane response, bro. That's pretty cool. Machi. Fucking nuts, bro. What was the other thing she drew? She drew that. He goes from this to this. Machi's kind of cracked, bro. It's Machi. She's an extreme noob who only just logged in for the first time the other day. She's already completely taken with the world. Aww. Man, what lovely sentiments. You draw good. What a great illustration. But something about Beach Boy bothers me. I'm not sure what. He's kind of scary. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm known as Julius. Hi there. I'm Mayako Half. LOL. Azubolo. This motherfucker. This is how he draws? That's not bad. Currently level 9, undergoing daily training. Come on, man. Your level's awfully low for being the last hope. Ouch, I see you don't hold back. Well, since I am the world's last hope, right now I'm not even the first hope. Which is why I'm currently looking for comrades who will help me save the world someday. Afro. Does look like Afro. Admin. Doesn't this fall under public solicitation? This is allowed. When admin came in, party solicitations fall under the following prohibited behaviors. Please be more careful in the future. Since you have posted an illustration, the self-introduction part is not a problem at all. Damn. What a forgiving admin. The Discord mod was called in and he wasn't an asshole. He said, he's like, yeah, this is against the rules, but you put it up, you put an illustration and the self-introduction part is fine. Just don't be soliciting in this channel. Don't be so formal. Join up with me. Machi's back with another banger. My god, that's some good art. The other day, she immediately made up a party with Julius and went off adventuring. Oh, that's Julius in there. Good work the other day. Oh, I like this one. I'm indebted to you for drawing me so well. To think the pouring rain adventure would lead to a beautiful picture like this. Wow, so cool. What's cracking on the world? We're talking about the existence of PKs. Players held protests for this shit. The purpose of the thread is not to criticize PKing. Please don't flame or troll. It's not the same. It's the OP. The world definitely needs PKs, but in the world there's the PK system. Alright. The world definitely needs PKs. You have no choice but to accept getting cheated or get swindled by other players. In games with no PKing? I guess so. Just use your brain, forehead. Just use the PK system to protect yourself. I mean, yeah, why? Like Haseo didn't try to fight back. Is it just the natural weakness of them that they just don't fight back? Really is a dog-eat-dog world out here. I'm against the current PK system. I won't say that the system itself is bad. However, I can't agree with a system that blames the victims and says that if you don't want to get PK'd, you should do the PKing first. Well, see, no, idiot, that's not actually what they're saying. But they can make PKing forbidden servers. I mean, they could do that. Let's see. Even if you do get PK, it's not that big of a deal as it's within the game, so maybe you'll lose some experience and the time you spent to get those points. At worst, you may lose some items too, that's all. Do you really have to talk about who got PK'd and who did the PKing? Naturally, if your dear character is PK'd, it's going to upset you, but it's just a game, right? Oh, he said it, it's just a game. You don't have to be mad. Person started playing the world because of the PK system. Ooh, let's go. I'm telling you, people want to fight each other. It's just people yearn for medieval combat. We'll see that later in this game too, when they fucking show up at the arena for the first time. Public PKing at its finest. Oh, they mentioned it. People that don't want to get involved in PK can stay away from the arena, and the people who do want to PK, go to the arena. Okay. I think they should have made it so the PK system applied only to the arena and left the rest of the game PK free. I mean, that's fair. Ohm shell. Ooh, let's go. I forget what Ohm shell is for, but it's good to have. Oh, this is lore, this is lore. I heard a weird thing from a friend of mine. Is it really true that the world was created based on the epic poem Epitaph of Twilight? Also, if this is true, what is that on the official page? Does anyone here know anything about this? I believe this is true. CC Corp won't officially admit it though. Well, That's the Epitaph of Twilight, right? I heard that the Epitaph of Twilight was a fantasy-style story about a search for a dragon. The main background character, or background story for the world is just a bunch of guys fighting each other. I don't think that can be right. The previous version, the world R1, was most definitely based around the poem Epitaph of Twilight. It said that the words written on the altar in holograms are proof of that. With regards to the world R2, the two event planners structured the game from scratch while incorporating the atmosphere of the world R1 as much as possible. Excuse me, but could you tell me your source? CC Corporation's e-zine. That e-zine has insider from the designers? Exactly. But you need to have $30 in your cash. $30 cash in your cyber wallet? I don't think you can have $30 cash in your cyber wallet. I think you can have $30 in your cyber wallet, not $30 cash. Or maybe I'm the stupid one. Alright. And talk about the Twilight Brigade. I guess I'll keep reading it. Wasn't there a guild that was collecting the Epitaph of Twilight and the Twilight Keys? That was the Twilight Brigade. Now that you mention it, I haven't heard a thing about them lately either. They used to be so active too. I wonder what happened. Maybe they broke up. The guild itself is no longer around. It seems they just fell apart when their leader disappeared. But I heard the leader recently returned to the world. I guess the former members of that guild are starting to get active again too. I mistakenly used a rare serrated edge nickel coin I bought at an auction to buy a rice ball. Good evening, this is something rice. Wave rice? Nuts rice? It's just a diddly doos just dangling there in front of the rice. What the hell? Wow, really? I wonder if the rumor board is going to get busy again. If it gets to be what it used to be like, I'll be posting there too. Bring on the Twilight Brigade. Sorry for the noob-like question. What exactly is Epitaph of Twilight and Twilight Key business? The Epitaph of Twilight is an epic poem that was posted on the internet for free. The person who wrote the poem is dead now, and you can no longer see the website where it was originally posted. Twilight Key is a legendary item that is said to grant the wishes of whoever is lucky enough to find it. Lots of players have been looking for it ever since the days of Fragment. Despite the fact that an extremely large number of people are looking for it, there are no reports of anyone having seen it. Lately, most people have started to think that it might just be another urban legend. So the Twilight Brigade is a guild that is dedicated to finding something that doesn't exist? That sounds kind of romantic. Yeah, that sums it up, man. Fitness R1. Who started that fire? Isn't everyone exaggerating a bit? Graphically, R2 is better. That's true, but I want R1 back. People with RuneScape. Yeah, RuneScape. New RuneScape. Yeah, it's alright. But I want RuneScape 1. I want old school RuneScape. I'll play them both. That's a tough question. I guess I'd like to play both, but I don't have that much money. Man, there's no point in talking about this. Wait, excuse me? Playing but it won't speed up the process. Okay. What can we expect for the new version? Write down your thoughts. There will be more hot girls. I wish they'd come out with some sexy guy cards. For a moment I agreed, but guys with muscles? Too much. I like lanky, pretty guys. Forget I said anything. I wish they would increase the number of cards in your deck stock. I hate having to have the deck in front of you and making notes all the time. Monster cards, tons of them, pile them on, can't get enough. I thought they might do that. By the way, Tanu, are you that Tanu, Kestrel's beast lover, right? Damn, he's doxing him. What the fuck? You gonna drop his username like that? In the next version, I want to see them make my portrait even more beautiful. Yikes, my cover is blown, and on top of that, are you hitting on me? Wow. Things are heating up in here. Nogmung's post has been beautifully ignored. An art collection would be great. Want to put sketches in there too. Cost would be even worse. You don't appreciate my beauty? You guys are all blind. Nogmung, you made me laugh. Art collection's a great idea, but too expensive. This thread is getting too long. I'm starting a new one. You can read the continuation there. It's been a long time since they went out of service. Well, I'm not exactly an expert, but it feels like it's taken too long. Yeah. 6 months is a long time for a game to be down, especially a card game. It's caused by a virus, so it's not reliable info, right? Don't you think you should stop spreading rumors? This info is apparently true. I too think it's reliable information. This friend of yours sounds suspicious. Are you sure it's really true? I totally agree. It's unthinkable that a version of a server upgrade could take this long. I heard that rumor too. I think it's true. So is it safe to say that we're all on the same page? This is taking too much time. Yeah, you're right. I tried to start it, but it was temporarily out of service. Okay. I tried the game, but it won't start. Game's out of service. How long do I have to wait? I don't know, man. I don't know. How nice of them to just agree. Fun internet game. Riot Gun. Oh, Riot Games. It's about. Apply now. Oh, news about the International Space Station. They wanna apply there? What about village? As we're all just one great big village. How about that? LOL. My idea is yarn. Yarn is like a string. I thought it would be great if the whole world can be one through this one string. Creepy. This dude's scared of the fucking glasses. People being on their phone. Age limit, is this fair? Oh, for video games, yeah. Need microchip. Oh, the microchip. Let's read this one. Is it normal, common sense to implant microchips into our children these days? I don't quite get the idea. Oh, the opinion of a single mother. Oh no, I'm reading that wrong. A mother with a single child. I don't think you needed to put. You could have said, I'm a mother with a child. Not of a single child. Whatever. My son entered elementary school 2 years ago. At the same time of enrollment, the school had handed out manuals and other necessary documents as well as promotional material for microchips and security calls. From what I hear, at least 60% of the children have microchips implanted in them. Of course, it would be ideal if a parent could accompany their child to and from school, but very few families can do that these days, or any days apparently. Well, actually, now, since I've grown up, you know, since I was a wee lad, it's just been hard to do that. Even when they do it, it's like stressful because they have to. Not only do they got to drop you off, they gotta head to work too. So what if they work in the opposite direction of your school? Well, they just try to like speed through it. It's the whole thing. It's crazy. I understand your concern. I'm sorry, but since your Your children's safety is the most important thing. Don't you think you should consider, or you should reconsider? Baby Ken's mom? Alright. Want to buy an M2D. Looking for Tan. I don't know what the fuck that is. Tan disbanded. What's Tan? A guild that was active until just recently. Oh. The other day, a friend of mine was PK'd. I'll never forgive them for it. I want to catch them so that I can give them a good spanking. One is a blade brandier. The other is an edge punisher. The edge punisher speaks strange. Okay, I'll try whispering them. Forest of Pain. Do I get anything from here? Nope. Oh yeah. Alright, so that is how that works. Do that. Ooh, little girl in the hall, tuning fork and tri-edge. People come across a triple clawed twin blade in the game, of course, fall into a coma in real life. These people also gain a triangular shaped wound while in the coma. We're just full of coma rumors today. I've heard stories along those lines. It's pretty scary. If you hear a sound like a tuning fork in an area, you will fall into a coma. Okay. Ooh, this one's this is an homage to the first game. You go to the whole Grand's Cathedral at 12 a.m. exactly. You will hear a girl crying. Those who hear this girl will fall into a coma. But apparently if you talk to 5 people within the week about your experience, you'll be spared from the coma. I don't think that's true. Alright, I only got one thing, and it was just Ohm shells. Volume 1 title demo. What does this mean? Geeks Utopia. Guardian Genesis of Ultima. Wow. I forgot we couldn't see that because this isn't the GU game. This is Hack GU. Oh no, this isn't Rebirth. The PS2 disc is Last Recode. Wow, look at that. It's like a real computer. Let's go. Let's finally play the game. We spent like an hour and a half reading all that shit. Oh man, not the official site. Okay, this is just lore. We're gonna get rid of it. Ooh, actually, these guys. Having lost their wisdom, humans brought war and chaos to the world. They've been reduced to creatures concerned only with domination, and so they commenced to make war on all other races. Soul gazed down in sadness at the ruined earth and decided to use the goodness that he had taken from the elves to create the race of grunties. He dispatched them to return peace to the world. That's not what they look like. The gods were afraid that the grunties would suffer the same flaws as the elves and voiced objections to Soul's actions. And so Soul cast a curse upon the grunties and proclaimed, "Listen carefully to me. I have cast a spell on you. It is a curse and a magic word. This is its key. If someone, even just one person on this earth says this word, a terrible calamity will befall every one of you." The grunties beseeched him, "Great Lord, then how may we ensure this calamity does not pass?" Soul nodded his head and answered, "You must not oppress others. You must not be bitter. You must not be envious. Have a good and pure heart and live your days peacefully." The secret word was told to all gods and all creatures except for humans. The gods were satisfied, and the grunties were sent down to earth. Without shedding a drop of blood, the grunties stopped the violence of the humans. Overjoyed, the gods created magical powers and bestowed them upon the grunties. But even with such great power, the grunties did not fall prey to the sin of pride. Wow. They're just the nicest little guys. What is this about? Banquet of conspiracy. The grunties were loved, and the humans bitterly jealous. Because of all the things that made the grunties so wonderful once belonged to the humans. Humans began to look for grunties' weaknesses and learned of the curse that Soul had cast on them. Overjoyed, humans set out to learn the secret word. So the humans held a banquet and invited all the gods and creatures in order to fog their minds with drink. One after another, the guests became intoxicated, so finally only the snake, the strongest drinker, remained. The snake still will not divulge the secret word. So the humans brought out their strongest drink and gave it to the snake. Oh, the snake, he got hammered and gave him the secret word? The humans rejoiced and intoned the word immediately. The grunties lost their intelligence and found themselves unable to stand upright. The humans called them Puchipongo and made them into their beasts of burden. Then they proceeded to rekindle their war against other races. For telling the secret word, the snake was punished by having to forever crawl about the earth on its stomach. Like a real snake? When the gods fell into despair over the humans' deed, they created a great gateway called Morig Barrow and blocked off earthly access to the heavenly path so that none could ever more enter heaven. Along with the sealing of the heavenly path, the light of the gods was also blocked from the earth. Without the protection of the gods, the earth gradually became wilder and began to be corrupted by a dark power called the Shadow. In the vile influence of the Shadow, the earth overflowed with monsters and demons. These demons roamed the world and killed everything in their path. Many creatures were lost as a result of their brutality. Humans also came under attack by the monsters. They formed barriers in the major cities and closed themselves off. They fought against the monsters but lost battle after battle. One by one, the cities were cut off from each other, and the barriers protecting the cities were destroyed one after another. Finally, only 5 cities remained standing. Goddess Aurora is a young apprentice magician. Oh, that's not her. Is it? That's some crazy art, though. Find himself in the Temple of Arc-Colon. Once prayed to the gods in exchange for his life, he was able to call upon the 6 great spirits and 2 goddesses. The 8 gods that were summoned were Vulcan, the fire spirit, Meros, the water spirit, Krake, the wood spirit, Yarthkins, the earth spirit, Lancior, the lightning spirit, Wernek, the darkness spirit, Anu, the star goddess, and Aurora, the goddess of light. The light of the gods shined once more on the blessed earth, and the shadow was contained. Thanks to newfound peace, humans once again prospered, but it did not last long. Once the threat of the shadow was gone, the humans began to fight with each other. After sealing the shadow, the 8 gods and goddesses remained on Earth, but some were angered by the foolishness of humans, and others grieved their wretchedness and left, until finally only Aurora remained. Fearing that the light of heaven would again depart the Earth, humans placed 8 curses on Aurora and sealed her inside the whole Grand Cathedral. Damn. That's fucked up. When the gods learned that a goddess had been imprisoned, their fury knew no bounds and they vowed to destroy mankind. The humans had no intention of meekly succumbing to extinction and used their magic powers to devise a weapon so that they could use to fight against the gods. So began the war between the gods and the humans. That's fucked up. You know, if humans could fight God in real life, I'm pretty sure they would. They would try, and it'd be the most fucked up thing ever. The humans were no match for the power of the gods. The aerial city of Fort Oaf fell from the sky, and the highland city of Dunlorag was crushed underneath it. The cultural city of Carmina Gadalika was destroyed by the god of lightning, and many lives were lost. As a last resort, the humans took all of Aurora's power, transformed it into magic power, fired it at the heavens. Heaven was engulfed in flame, and the gods fled or fell burning to die upon the earth. And the humans sacrificed much as well. The relic city, Leofael, from whence the goddess's power was fired, was reduced to ashes, and many excellent magicians died along with it, and so ended the age of the gods. All the gods in heaven disappeared, but a single god who remained on earth lived. This was the god of law, Folset, who guarded the gate that blocked the heavenly path, the Deep Lore. Winning the war against the gods, the humans wanted the wisdom and power of the gods for themselves, storing Morig Barrow and demanding that Folset invite them into the realm of the gods, but Folset refused to grant them entry. Yeah, you fucking tell him, bro. First, the humans pointed their weapons at Folset and demanded he open the gate, but Folset answered thus, "Do whatever you wish. There's no way any of your weapons can harm me." The humans followed his words and tried to attack Folset in any way they could, but they were unable to harm even a single hair on his head. Once they learned that Force was helpless, they tried to convince him to open the gates by seducing him with gifts. After seeing the gifts, Folset said, "Build a mountain of gifts for me if you wish. I'll make a mountain twice that size in an instant." Before Folset was even finished completing a sentence, a mountain of gifts more lavish than the gifts of the humans sprang up before their eyes. After learning that both force and flattery were of no avail, the humans got on their knees and begged pathetically. If a power greater than the shadow could emerge, we would fall into ruin, but if we could regain the wisdom and power that lies beyond this gate, we would be able to protect ourselves and not fight one another, so please open the gate. Folset laughed and answered them, "Was it not you who took up sword and shield and slew the gods? You should suffer for your sins." Protesting, the humans replied, "So are you saying that we should have simply allowed the gods to drive us all to extinction?" Folset shook his head and answered, "Recall first the sins that you committed. Is it not just that sinners receive judgment?" To this the humans could make no reply. Folset continued to speak. "But all beings have the right to atone for their sins. Human, child of sin, if you want this gate open, then bring back the lost gods. The gods will rise again, born from the dogma of believers. If they are true gods, then I will open this gate, bring back what has been lost, and only then can you be pardoned." So the humans argued over the gods' rebirth, and once again made war against each other. Do they? These people are just dumb. There's too many parallels that we can like make with real life at this point. Like, it's just too much. It's kind of fucked up. The world without gods. Without the gods, the world fell into stagnation. None to command them, the sun stood in place and tides ceased to ebb and flow. The looms gave forth no thread and ovens no warmth. Mankind now had to perform all of these functions themselves. Despite these hardships, humans did not cease their wars with each other. Soon they invented different types of magical tools to improve their lives. 10 years after the Great War with the gods, a researcher visited the ruins of Fort Oath. Many had avoided the ruins of Fort Oath, Leophile, Carmina Catalina, and Dunloreg after the Great War, in fear and hatred that they were haunted by the spirits of dead gods and goddesses. This belief was further enhanced by the fact that most who set out to explore the ruins never came back. However, this particular researcher did return, and he brought along with him a creature with the body of a human and the head and tail of an animal. The creature was a beast. At first, humans and beasts were friendly with each other, but while the beasts revered nature in old ways, the humans were too innovative. It was the beasts who first discovered the creatures called chimchims. When the beasts saw the light of the gods in the chimchims, they decided to revere them as a legacy for the gods. So the humans captured the chimchims to research them. After discovering a way to extract energy from them, used them to invent steam machines. The beasts protested this treatment, but the humans would not listen. As the humans' use of steam technology advanced, they abandoned magic as old and obsolete. The beasts continued to revere magic culture and rejected steam technology. Humans scoffed at the beasts for being stubborn and small-minded, and beasts came to despise the humans' foolishness. Eventually, the beasts decided they could not leave the gods' rebirth to the fools and proclaimed that they too would participate in the gods' rebirth. Olsec granted their participation. Humans were outraged. They believed that the gods' rebirth was their right. The two sides' antagonism toward each other began to deepen, and finally war broke out. Humans gathered their armies and steam weapons, but found their weapon production was lagging behind. Desperate, they built the great factory of Bragapana. But still, they were unable to create the necessary weapons. Beasts were mighty in the ways of magic, but small in numbers. The humans were weak, but more numerous. Beasts were stronger, but fewer in number. Okay, and the war continued to rage on. Last one. Eventually, both humans and beasts grew tired of the long years of war. However, neither side was able to strike a decisive blow, and none knew a way to stop the cycle of wars and bring the entire gruesome conflict to an end. In this never-ending cycle, a new faction was born, composed of both humans and beasts. The new faction concentrated on pure pursuit of power, and incorporated the crest technology derided by humans, and the steam technology loathed by beasts. Both humans and beasts feared that this new faction would enter the war, and each side sent emissaries to the other and called for a ceasefire. At first, both races were hesitant, but they were forced to accept the sheer toll brought on by the war. And so the war between the two races ended. The conflict continued. Beasts continued to insist on participating in the gods' rebirth, and the new faction proclaimed their participation as well. Humans chanted for steam technology and innovation, beasts for crest technology and tradition, and the new faction, the pure pursuit of power. They began a quiet, colder war. War has changed. No winner was decided in this war, since no gods were born from any of these forces. The three-way war smoldered, and in time the factions came to be called the following: Arvakov, the innovators; Ogmios, the conservatives; Teotates, sewers, I guess that's how you would pronounce that. To this day, the three-way war knows no end, and it quietly drives the world even closer to its doom. We got humans, and we got beasts. Wait, there's more? Gods and goddesses, idol vistas, other machine dolls, the grunties. Look at them. That's not how they look. The chins. Oh, I guess the lucky animals are chimchims. The elves and the spirits. Not to be fooled with or confused with the spirits within. There's ogres. That's an ogre? That's a goblin, bro. There's Gungiant. Gungaga, demons, angelic gore. Spearfish, Act Juggler, Claw. Rumple Tree. Rumple Tree? Imagine this tree is just right there in the fucking forest, starts crumping at you. Back Fang. Steam Shell. Wow. That's a dragon? Sure. Alright, that's a crustacean. A tonfoot? That's a slug, bro. That ain't no crustacean. Twinblade. Blade Brandier. Edge Punisher. Oh. That edge sure is punishing. Lord Partisan. Tribal Grappler. Lick Reaper. Steam Gunner. Adept Rogue. Master of all weapons. Harvest Cleric. Shadow Warlock. Macabre Dancer. Right, please give me some fucking bullshit. 100-man killer. Come on, man. Got nothing from there. Nothing from there, actually. No, they're talking about the elementals. Not where to find them. Monster that runs away. Lucky animal. Big Chim Chim. The dark guy PK'd me. Playing in a group? Soloing. Let's go. Alright. Now what are these for? Level 10. It's pretty good. The first one should be just right for me. The second should be good for a challenge. Here's some levels. Learn them. Can't go to an area. Man, map's gone. Alright, let's play the video game. Finally.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different? What the? I'm back at level 1? What about my items? My member list? My equipment?
Oh no.
Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm? Totally!
Arm?
Arm?
Ovan?
It has to
He
be.
would know something about this.
Move away. Been lagging lately. Let's save. Okay. You won't let me save.
Hey, do you know what that guy's job was? I don't think I've seen a design like that.
Bro modded his
I didn't look
fucking
that closely.
character.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
He went this way. He went this way. I know he did. Wait. Oh wait. He didn't go that way. I thought you could run. Oh. No, but you do get a motorcycle at some point. Nothing like running around.
Oh my god, that player looks really hot!
Really? I thought he looked kinda creepy.
Kind
so,
of mysterious.
you like guys that look like that?
Where'd he go?
I think he went down that alley.
Well, let's go. Move on, where'd you go? Wow.
Damn. It's those player killers.
It's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time, he really wasn't that bad.
He really hit me with the "you're pretty good."
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah.
Alright.
There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
That's real.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for? Why do I have to hide from bastards like them? It's pathetic.
Damn. Wiki Parker. He says as he runs away. It would been different if he said that and walked up to him.
What the hell's going on?
Uh-oh.
Gaspard, are
It's
you
the
okay?
boys.
Huh? What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Wow, unique designs in this video game? They gotta
are
be
you
main
a new
characters.
You're a noob?
Hey, what the hell, bro?
Hey,
We
I'm
just
sorry.
met. You bumped
I
into
guess
me.
I must have scared you, huh?
Hell no, I'm not a noob. I'm the terror of death.
Terror of what?
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous PKK Haseo?
Excuse me?
Oh, you're a player killer killer! I knew I'd heard about him somewhere before. But I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseo.
I don't think so, bro.
Definitely. Yep.
Hey, look. It's me. I'm the real PKK Haseo.
Haseo. Damn, Yuri.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this
Damn,
game.
that's pretty crazy.
Actually,
Murphing doesn't exist in this
Syllabus
universe.
and I are
No
part of the
alts.
Noob Support Guild called Canard.
Noob Support Guild?
It's a guild that teaches noobs all they need to know to become top players.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first.
He's hitting me with the deck.
Here.
I need to give you my member address first.
Member addresses are an address system made
Oh,
just
man.
for communicating
It's just
with your
my
friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with
When
a bunch
inviting
of
someone into your
weirdos.
party, check their status
I even lost sight of Ovan. Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death.
I don't think you need to be that.
I guess
That's
I'll
an
just
unofficial
hang
title,
out with
bro.
them for a little while longer.
Look, it doesn't mean that they'll join just because you invite them to. Were you listening to me?
Hell no, little bro.
Yeah, I was listening.
You were? Really?
Yes, really. Anyway, come on. You're gonna teach me the basics, right? So hurry up and let's move on to the next lesson.
Come on, man. Hurry it up with your little
then
belly
let's go to
button
an area.
bandages.
Now, invite us into your party, and we'll go find the Chaos Gate.
He's so happy. These are my bros. They're a little quirky right now. But these are just your chums. Your bubbies. They come in clutch.
This is the Chaos Gate. If you input 3 different types of words into...
I know that.
Okay, well then, a good area for a noob is...
Delta Peaceful Leading Freedom. That should be a good place to start.
Sounds like a lot of noob words to me. They're in my party already, cool. Excuse me.
Attention! Bringing 1 noob to the dungeon!
Hey, man.
Repeat, bringing 1 noob to the dungeon!
Admins, this guy's calling me a slur.
I'm not a noob.
I know. You're really the terror of death, right?
Yeah.
I can understand you wanting to roleplay something like that, but I'm not really sure if you should do Terror of Death. You know?
This ain't roleplay,
Player
bro.
killers are
This
going
is
to
my
come
life.
after you, and it'll definitely be rough for you.
Hey, just shut up and listen.
He got over it. He said, I'll go along with this for a bit, and then...
So you're
fuck that,
saying
bro.
you're really the PKK Haseo, the terror of death. And when you logged in, your level went down from 133 to 1?
133? What kind of
No
level cap
way.
is this shit?
I've never heard of a bug quite like that. Wow!
I'm not lying.
Okay, but still.
Gaspard, that's what he's role-playing.
Oh, now I get it. That's some really complicated character
Said,
background.
bro, he's just
It's not
giving us his
role-play.
backstory.
Don't
Come
be
on.
embarrassed. We'll accept your character concept.
Just relax and come with us.
I'm really
Will you
forgiving.
please listen to me already.
Nah, bro, you're just gonna have to show him. That's just it, bro.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, maybe we should start by telling you about the skill trigger.
I already know about that.
But how could you know? You're just a noob.
You're new.
I'm not.
Tweaky Parker, symbiote's coming out.
Why don't we give it a shot?
Yes.
Okay, come on, Haseo. Let's go fight the monsters.
Don't
That's
forget
what
to
I
use
want.
the skill trigger, okay?
Let's look at it.
I think
Try this
even
out.
I
Let's
can
go.
win.
I'll get him syllabus. These guys are way more helpful.
Yes! Wait,
Yeah, looks like you can use the skill trigger just fine.
I just can't believe that you're a noob.
It's fucking
I told
crazy.
you, I'm not a...
Okay.
Let's move on. Will you two
Just listen to me.
How dare he? Ooh. Pick him. We need these. Yeah, they line up just perfectly. These are the things with God's power. And we just kick them. That's all they're good for. Kind of fucked up. I wonder if I can get the King Chin Chin to pop out. Cool thing is that these, I think the chims like stay. Like if you get 100, then like the next time you come in, whatever you use is just missing and you have the rest. I think that's how I remember it. Always made it a fact, a habit to get 100 of these damn things. Here's the big one. That didn't really give me anything. Was I at 35? Let's stop by 51. Let's do this one. Alright, we're good. Let's stop here.
This'll be quick.
Damn, what I got both of them. Get him, gas guard. Get him with the facilities.
Wow! We did it!
Let's get going!
Aw, man.
That was nothing.
Did it in level 2. Like there's supposed to be like a noob support guild, but they're level 4 and 3. Look at this. These are their mains. They want to call me a noob? It ain't that hard to gain a level apparently. These guys just fucking roleplay. But they're just so into it. The noises these things make. They got a little Joker mask on them. I guess we won, Gaspard. What the hell?
This'll be quick.
Did 24 points of damage? That's fun.
Let's keep it up!
Alright, it's a dead end. Oh man, if only I had a scroll. I should have taken the time to go buy some. Man. Not even a chest in there, not even something, not even a barrel to kick. Give me nothing, bro. Better be careful. Careful. Alright, so the way to go is this way. Nothing there.
There's another enemy!
Man, we just fought like 5 of them.
Now that you know how to use the skill trigger, let's learn about Rengeki.
I already know about...
Okay, then let's go and fight them!
I'll tell you the timing to execute it, so make sure you use it.
Listen to me, damn it!
Don't worry, we're listening all right.
Yeah, right.
Crazy. Both of them are not listening to each other. Was it
That
even
was
enough time to use it? We just killed him.
Was the ring?
I just forgot for us.
It's all right. Don't be shy. We'll tell you exactly how to do it. So listen up, okay?
Now, when you attack an enemy, there are times when you'll see blue and purple effects around it. When this happens, use any skill that is registered on your skill trigger. If you succeed, your skill will intensify. Then you'll be able to do more damage than usual.
This is called Rengeki.
It might be a little tricky at first, but you'll be able to do it with some practice.
Good luck, Haseo.
Let's keep going.
I think they just died too quick. Like I saw Syllabus doing his thing. They were already low. To the point where I was just like, I don't think that's the purple flashing for Rengeki. I think that's just them turning purple from death. Man, they should have gave me something better. At least the swords. Give me the damn goblins. Is he gonna marry a goblin?
No, I don't.
See? I knew that you were a noob.
What the fuck, bro?
Hey!
Now, Haseo. We'll tell you all about them, so don't scowl, okay?
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. So, what is this awakening thing you were talking about?
Well, it's a special attack that you can do together with your party members.
That's
Do
why
you
he
want
never
to give
did
it a
it.
shot? It's a lot easier to understand it if you're in battle.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it. I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, I haven't agreed.
All right then, let's go encounter some enemies.
They're right there, bro.
Slow! Awakening is a state when a special kind of power has been activated. You can use it when the morale gauge on the top right of the screen is full.
See, now this is a tutorial. Beast Awakening.
Here it comes. Okay, I'll do what I can.
I love using this technique.
You just got one step closer to becoming the terror of death.
The enemies get stronger as we go deeper. So let's kick some butt and get you leveled up.
I was like, wait a minute.
Let's keep it up.
Yeah, see, none of those goblins from before had the Rengeki. They just died. Wait a minute. Can't run that way. That way's closed. So let's go this way. Oh, they're both closed. Oh, I think it's only 5 per door. Not see me.
First strike.
What are you telling me? Only one minute to do the Rengeki. He died instantly. Yeah, another open area. Did not see me.
This'll be quick. Shadow Wow, we did it!
Hell yeah. Is there epic loot? Nope, another dead end. Sucks. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's going on with you? Oh, finally, a treasure room. Kinda. There are various items hidden in the item box. There are 3 types of boxes: objects, treasures, and trap boxes. Target the item box and press A to search the item box. Breakable object. Treasure chest. Trap box. A necklace. Best. Then. Gun steal. We don't have any shooters in this fucking party. Why'd you give me that?
Let's get him! I guess we won!
Do one Ringeki.
Let's keep it up!
Damn, they both hit level 6 and I'm still at 4. Let's go up. I think another dead end. Oh, no, this is where I had to go.
Hey, do you guys know anything about Tri-Edge?
Tri-Edge? No, what's that? Some kind of event monster or
This
something?
really weird fucking guy.
It's the screen name of a PK.
Never heard of him.
Me neither.
I open it, like, fuck up my plan. Okay, yep. That's where I gotta go. Need more money to get geared up. It's gonna be like one room with nothing in it. I'm gonna be kind of pissed if that's gonna be what awaits me. Oh, I think that's even worse.
This'll be quick.
Hey guys, what are you guys doing in here? Want to get together?
We did it!
Well, I could have had my Ringeki chance right there. Definitely not happening. This way. Wow. Big music.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law in the world's backstory, but
Yeah, we just read about
call
this
it
guy.
the Beast statue.
Put some respect on his name, man. He's the guardian
And
of heaven.
there is the treasure offering. See? Go on and open it, Haseo.
Alright, I'll open the damn thing. First thing. That's for you, Syllabus.
Hey, little Haseo. Been a while, huh?
They're from Kestrel.
Huh? What? Hey, who are these guys?
Who are these guys?
Famous player killers.
What the? Not now.
Well, well. Looks like you haven't been keeping up since the last time we met. It took me a little while to recognize that you were really the terror of death.
What? He's real?
You're really the terror of death?
How amazing. I mean, what a coincidence running into you here.
Was
I
it
tell
really
you,
coincidence?
it has to be destiny.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, right, moron. Give me a break. Someone sent me an anonymous email. So I decided to come and have some fun. Now, what should we play? Well, for starters,
So Ovan instigating?
how about I love you to death?
I don't really know what's going on. But please, no violence.
Gaspard.
He got in my way.
Actually insane.
Oh, hell. What is this?
Tummy hurt.
Just what the hell is going on here? What's happening?
Haseo! Run!
Run.
Are you scared? Man, I just love that expression, you know what I mean? God, there is nothing like PK.
Wait a minute. What the? Something is starting to...
Something. It's growing.
It's growing.
Hold it.
Hey, a little sus right there, bro. Hey, yo. What a shot.
You guys look like you're having fun.
Wow. All that for
Who the hell are
like
you?
5 seconds.
You want to be killed too?
Are you sure you want to do that?
That's pretty funny,
The
though.
guild that you PKers hate the most might be heading this way as we speak.
Moontree? I can't believe it. You tipped them off, you bitch!
Maybe I
yo.
did.
You can't say that.
Hey!
This is a game for teens.
What are we gonna do? Fighting them now is only gonna bring more problems. You! I won't forget this.
What a silly girl. Don't you realize that I just saved you?
Yeah. Thanks a lot for saving us.
You're Haseo.
I don't know about that. Did she save him?
I don't recall telling anyone like you my name.
You're an unruly child, just like I heard you were.
What are you, a groupie?
Nice try, but I'm not interested in brats.
Well, I'm glad. Because I don't have any interest in old hags.
What?
Excuse me.
Old
Hags
hag?
are in right now,
Only
bro.
an old person like you would use such an outdated phrase like unruly child.
Damn brat. I'll have you know that I'm...
You're...
I'll come back another time.
As you wish.
Let me just give you one warning. Haseo, your character hides something. There is a dangerous power inside you.
Dangerous power?
Have you ever had the feeling like there was something strange growing inside your character?
Yeah, all the time, man.
As if it is trying to get out. Well, anyway.
Yeah, that's relatable.
I'll see you again.
Phew! Oh man, that was pretty scary.
Very scary. Bro was just on the floor the whole time.
Wow.
He could have got up whenever.
So I didn't really get all of that, but basically, your character has some really messed up data, right?
That's about it, Syllabus. You got it.
What? Really? Well then you should go and tell CC Corporation all about it, and have them recreate your character for you.
It's not normal to go from level 133 to level 1 so suddenly.
Yeah,
Not
I
strange,
know.
bro.
You're right. It's definitely not normal, but I guess you could say my enemy's not normal either.
Enemy?
If that dangerous power or whatever she was talking about can help, then I've got no choice but to keep using this character.
That sounds pretty serious to me. Oh
Bro
well,
had his character
anyway,
modded.
good luck.
You know what? Come to think of it, didn't that lady say that she had already called the Moon Tree Guild?
That was just a bluff.
She lied?
No,
People
not a
do that
lie
on the
exactly.
internet.
That old hag just never said she had actually called them.
A bluff, huh? She's quite the strategist. What's wrong?
What are we doing wasting our time? I mean, what if those player killers come back here?
Smartest person
Yeah,
on the team.
Good point. Let's hurry back to town.
Yeah. Nothing like an
Hey.
S rank after a dungeon, bro.
Why don't you have Moontree protect you?
Yeah, that's right. You've got those really strong-looking PKers after you.
Moontree is a guild
Nah.
that supports the abolishment of PKs.
And part of their mandate includes helping PK victims out.
Moontree, huh? Oh, them. You want me to beg those hard-headed dorks to protect me? Forget about it. I'd rather be PK'd than be protected by all those lecturing loudmouths.
Real.
Seriously, who makes a charity group in a game?
He emoted, bro.
Haseo.
What's wrong?
Nothing. No.
How long have you been standing there? What?
Oh, not
You
the
got a
quirky
problem?
music. He's gonna say something.
Look, Haseo, you don't understand anything about Moontree, okay? We're just trying to make the world a more enjoyable place. We just want to reach an understanding with everyone. I mean, doesn't everyone feel like being nice to someone
Subtle movement
sometimes?
for
We want to protect those feelings. We want to be able to protect those feelings. But everyone likes to make fun of us, saying we're just some charity group or some cult. We just want to improve, together with everyone else. We are not here to lecture anyone. Do you get it? Do you understand? Do you, Haseo?
He's so stressed, bro.
Please, take this.
She punches me. Oh.
Huh?
She wants him.
I'm going to do everything within my power to explain Moontree to you. I want you to better understand who we really are.
Wait, don't I get a say in this?
Hell no.
Hey,
Yes?
so
Like
how did you even recognize me anyway? I
the
mean,
weirdest yes.
I don't look anything like I used to before.
Well, I guess it's because you're still you.
Huh?
It's true that I didn't recognize you at first, but soon after that, I realized it was you. Oh, Sakaki's calling me, so I have to get going now. But I'll tell you a lot more about Moontree next time.
No more about Moontree.
Was she a member of Moontree? That's great! If you're friends with a Moontree member, the PKers are bound to leave you alone.
Man. Even though she's got the same face and everything, she's definitely not Shino.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
Well, that was all really interesting. Okay, we're gonna head for another area. How about you, Haseo?
No,
Okay, got it. Well, if you need anything, just call us.
We'll help you out.
See ya.
Yeah, later.
Alright. Later, guys. I mean, leaving me hanging here, but alright.
I'm so beat. What was that about? And what about that woman? And the dangerous power she talked about? I'll log out and check my email or something.
Wow, select logout from the main menu while in town to leave the world and return to the desktop. I got a new email first. Save. Level 5, baby. Wait, let's sell. Like that, and then Earth, this is, I guess we'll put that. Got 76 GP. Oh, see? Party's Chim 29. Let's go. It saves. Log out. Any cool new news? More pictures from Apkaloo. Maybe I can get another picture of me. The R2 celebrity known as the Terror of Death. Man, this guy's really amazing in a lot of ways. He's a rogue, yet amazingly strong. Apparently rogues are supposed to be the weakest class, but then he's just over here kicking butt. Was no joke. When he slayed 100 PKers. Wow. West. Hey, would you like to try taking on a quest with us? You may already know this, but quests are like part-time jobs for players. Alright, yeah. Can't respond, but here's this. Thanks for adventuring with me. I never would have thought you were the real Terror of Death. I heard a lot about you. This was the fourth time I've been targeted by PKers. I'm just glad I didn't actually die this time. Rotful. So, what are you going to do now? It's been really tough, really rough having to start from scratch again. Gonna level up, otherwise I can't even walk around the world without feeling inadequate. So what did you hear about me? That's crazy. You just say I'm gonna level up, bro. Face them levels. So you really were the Terror of Death. I was so surprised. I wonder how many times I've been PK'd by now. Apparently, Beast Race characters are really easy targets. Something like, I don't feel bad about killing it because it's just a dumb animal. If there's anything Syllabus or I can do to help, just let us know. How people feel to Lalafels. Find out anything about Triad, let me know. This is basically a repeat of what we went over, but don't forget, your character hides a very dangerous power, and we're the only ones who are capable of controlling that power. Yeah, that's the right response. Hey, look. Address cards. Adelie loves small birds, enjoys chatting with Moontree members. Nice to meet you. Ooh, Syllabus is my bro. 4, 3? Because I sent him the first one? I guess I should have been like what? I guess he likes to gossip. He wants a new cell phone, a G-Power 9 graphics card, and advanced M2D. He's got my back. His favorite thing? Napping. His favorite food? Paella. Very bougie, but alright. He hates avocado and natto. One I understand, the other I do not. Paseo, play with me. That's a little sus, but alright. He's just an excited little guy. Can't fault him for it. Can't hate him. Alright, let's go do that quest with them. Gets off, immediately gets back on. Hey guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh. Actually, hey guys, you guys wanna come to this party? We'll do this quest real quick. I will be taking the quest. Hey. His name is Kubo, Dr. Kubo. He studies the 2 strings. My research relates to chim-chims. That's what kind of research? Well, now that's a secret. I can't tell you that. Anyway, I want you to retrieve the Chim Crown for me. Have you ever met King Chim Chim? Giant Chim Chim that rarely appears, as his name implies. He has a magnificent crown on his head. I want that crown. It's fucking crazy, bro. I have a few ideas on where King Chim Chim is likely to show up. I want you to go there and get the crown. There are plenty of rewards for you, so do your best. Alright.
It's pretty difficult to kick the king.
King Chim Chim? Isn't that the huge one?
So I gotta go to...
I guess we should start looking for places where King Chim Chim could be hiding.
King Chim Chim attacks by jumping on you, so watch out.
I wonder where he is.
He's in here, Gaspard. Let me go kill him. Kick him. I mean, hey. Nice health drink, thank you.
Yeah.
Other dogs.
Victory is ours!
No. I really need those. I need them bonuses. Boy, thanks. A nice little chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh, he already has a blade fern. Alright, never mind. I'm selling the other one I have. We got to have more money. Aw, man. The big chin. I'm gonna have to kick some right now.
Let's get him!
Wow. The weird little jumps and screams.
Wow! We did it!
35 bonus. Delicious health drink. I might call it after this quest though. I'm getting hungry. Stand behind me, guys. Oh, that was not good. Let's go. The purple, the yellow one. I think I just have to kick enough chims, or have a bunch of chims, and they'll be like, "Ah, the King Chin Chin wants to see you." That's not how that works. I wish. Damn, I fucked up. Another one. Why do you make that sound like he was drowning? The little guy. I like this one a lot more. They come out more frequently. Kinda epic. Very fucking cool. Look at this guy. My 87. Might as well just get 100 at this point. That's 90. Shit, you can get a lot more. I thought there was a cap on the chins. Hey, Syllabus. Look at this guy. Alright, we'll just stay at 115. I didn't know. I thought there was a cap. That's how it worked last time. There was a cap on the chins. Get to 100, and that's it. Can't get any more. Now there's a... Now I can have infinite chim. Is it now, Syllabus? Is it really fun? How fun could it possibly be? What the fuck? That's a new way.
What's that? It's a new way. Haseo, it's a new way. We've got to kick it.
Huh?
Haseo, King Chim Chim will show up if you kick the Nue.
What? So, we just need to kick it.
Yeah. Let's kick it. Where you son of a bitch. Get out of here, bro.
Leave it to me. Come on, King.
Thanks, little man. He just shook his gyat at me. I'll repeatedly kick him with his attacks and defeat
About
him.
time. Let's get it over with. Hand that over.
Ricky Parker. Why are you doing that? Trying to ground pound me? Get out of my way, dude. I'm fucking messy with it. Ulaga bionico. Something from the ground. Him crown.
I knew you could do it.
Phew! I thought we were gonna turn into pancakes.
Sounds good right now.
We need to go to the quest shop.
Could go for a pancake or two. Hey, damn it. Yeah, that was pretty fast. I'm just him like that. Yes, this is the Chim Crown, alright. Surprised you were able to retrieve it so quickly. Don't you feel like doing some work on the side? There's something I want you to help me with. What kind of work, sir? My home is in the mercenary district. It doesn't matter when, but please come visit. We'll discuss the details when you do. Farewell. Alright then, bro. Farewell. It gives me a text of wisdom. No email. Oh, the harbor. Oh wait, I don't think he's at the harbor. Different guy. Yeah, it's a different thing. I think he's here in the mercenary district. Yep, that's him right there. It's gotta be. Yeah. I'm waiting for you to come and pay me a visit. I have some important work for you. I have to say from this point on, it's top secret. You mustn't speak of it to anyone. Do you understand? I'm working on a project to cultivate Chim Chims. Chim Chim eugenics. Currently, there are no methods to cultivate Chim spheres, and thus they must be collected in the wild. But if we can change that, it would be quite a revolution. However, in order to protect my project, I need detailed data on Chim Chims. That's what I want you to do for me. Here, take this. Chim Chim radar. A portable scanner that holds the essence of steam technology within it. Each time you kick a Chim Chim, the radar will automatically scan and record the data. We'll also import all the data that you've gathered in the past. Any Chim Chim data will suffice, but the more rare the Chim Chim, the more data you'll be able to obtain from it. I'll reward you based on how much data you've gathered. Oh, I almost forgot. As you know, I'm also looking for Chim Crowns. Chim Crowns have the mysterious ability to generate far more Chim spheres than a normal Chim Chim. It's absolutely essential that I get them in order to complete my project. If you can bring me any Chim Crowns, I will reward you handsomely. Well, then please do your best. Alright. Where's my record at? Oh, let's go. Hell Scroll. Antidote Scroll. Alright. Thanks, man. How do I disband the party? Am I stupid? Let's see you guys. I'm going to read my email. Notice campaign. Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. This is to inform you that you can now participate in the Chim's Kicker campaign. Okay. Since you insisted, I decided to email you. There's an area that I love, and I was wondering if you'd like to join me. The area is Submissive Tragedies, Thousand Oaks. Okay. Under Hokuto, Tolina. How you been, Lena? Been doing alright? I'm going terrible with my real life stuff, as usual. TFL. I know it's summer vacation for students right now, but how are you doing with preparation for the entrance exams? You're into science, right? That's amazing for a literary major like myself. I just respect anyone that can do math. So how did your meeting with the guidance counselor go? Personally, I just chose my college because one of the professors here wrote one of my favorite books. This is something I haven't told either to him or my parents. Though, in a way, I did have a very specific goal when I came here. Of course, your major is going to be different from mine, so I guess my opinion won't be much help. Sorry. Still, I don't think there are that many people to all who go to college with a specific goal in mind these days. I think it would be great to figure out what it is you want to do during the 4 years you're there. In my case, I still don't know what I want to do even after turning the big 3-0, although I was still able to become a translator. While I was in college, I majored in Western and Celtic literature. You know, since the previous version of the world was built around the Celtic theme, even down to the music. But that's probably why I liked it so much. It's too bad the world is pretty far removed from its origins, based on Emma Woolen's worldly perspective of the epitaph of Twilight. By the way, how's your brother doing? Did he finally give up on basketball and start studying for his entrance exams? A lot of people use the version upgrade as an opportunity to kick the habit. I don't know what happened to all those former dot hackers, but I'm sure they're doing alright. Maybe some of them changed the characters and are still playing LOL. Right now, I'm stuck in the house every day working on the translation of an overseas mystery novel. Things are the same with her as they've always been. We're as indifferent towards each other as ever. Sorry, I'll stop talking about her. Once I get started, the complaints will never stop. Hey, take care, Lena. Give my best to your brother, too. If you ever come to college here in Tokyo, let's be sure to meet up. Hokuto. Look, it's Black Rose. Well done. Well, I have you calmed down a bit since then. I feel like I managed to get back to my life. I do feel kind of lonely not being able to log into the world, though. But since I refuse to let Kazu play online games, I can't justify playing them myself. Are you playing together with Orca, or was Orca banned just like Kazu? Back then, I didn't have any idea as to what was going on. I was just plowing ahead, doing whatever was set before me to do. I'm so glad we managed to resolve it, so here's why I'm emailing. I wanted to say this when we had that offline party, but I wasn't able to work up the courage. I'm glad I got to know you. Sure, it was a surprise when I found out you were younger than me. When I saw you acting so insecure, I may have yelled at you a bit, but if it wasn't for you, I think I never would have been able to help Kazu. If I had tried to help him all by myself, I might have ended up just like he did. It was because you were there that I was able to go as far as I did. I think it was because you... Oh wait, so let me say this back to you now. If you hadn't been there, I could have never done it. Thank you. I think I might be in love with you. Psych. Damn. You didn't have to do me like that. I might still log in from time to time. If I do, I hope that you and I can have a nice normal adventure together. Aw. The original dot hackers. That's so cute of them. Let's go do the Adderley thing and that's it. Go talk to Atole. Ooh, instant cutscene on login. There she is, waiting for me. What the fuck?
Thank you, so much for coming today.
Dog, you're so in.
invite me to your party? The two of us will be
And she
heading
said,
to
"Please
Delta
invite me to the
Submissive
party."
Tragedy's Thousand Oaks.
Not, I'm gonna invite you to the party.
Hope I didn't bother you.
If you think you're bothering me, don't send me an email in the first place.
Real.
This is one of my very favorite areas. The moon tonight looks even prettier than usual.
Prettier than usual? Yeah, right, come on. I mean, this is just an online game.
It's just a video game. It's just ones and zeros. There's nothing beautiful about it.
Now then, let's go find the beast statue.
The freak statue. Let's go find the freak phone. Oh, this one's pretty straightforward.
Slow!
I got this, bro. Wait, the other one was still alive? Or she's level 3? I hear something. Lucky animal. What you fucking thing?
You're really fast.
Rabbit.
I'll give you this.
Thing's creepy. Ooh, 200 experience. Thanks, bro. That was a little creepy, though. Radish rabbit. Or turnip. Nah, radish. Looks more like a radish. What a disgusting creature. The other lucky animals don't look like that. They look better.
This'll be quick.
Onion mash. They got creepy faces. Thank you guys.
Gale blade!
That was nothing.
That was probably the worst match I've had in this. Oh, there's a barrel. Tail. Wait. Wait a minute. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's my turn.
Wrap that me. Sicko. These sound effects are really funny. Oh, hey.
What is this, a robot?
Course unknown, fuel insufficient, function shut down, emergency landing, passing lifeform detected, begin fuel request, beep! Hey bro, be a bud, give me some chimsphere please!
Aw, sure bro, there you go. Here he goes. And there he goes again. Fairy's orb. Thanks. Poor little fella. Maybe I can help him again. Another time. Another place.
Okay, the origin of the name Moontree comes from...
Not interested.
Real.
Now. It won't hurt you just to listen, will it? Moontree
A
is
little
run by a
bit.
council of officers known as the Seven Council. You remember who Sakaki is, right?
Yeah.
He is one of the officers.
Oh.
Man, I don't have time for this.
Hey, Haseo, wait! Please wait!
When you're trying to act nonchalant to the Huz, you just end up being a dickhead. Why would the Huz talk back to me? Why would she love me? I've been acting nonchalant.
Slow!
Walk forward. Man.
That was nothing.
The Spider-Man voice acting is really coming in clutch from here. Or maybe Spider-Man voice acting better because he was here.
It's my turn!
Get him. Hit him with it. I feel like I'm the one fighting. This is kind of insane. I know she's a healer, but
Well, that's that, I
you can
guess.
help out. Strategy. Free will.
This'll be quick.
Maybe now she'll try to fight. Okay, here she comes.
Gale blade.
I can get the other guy. Yeah, so much better when she helps. And she's talking smack. I thought she was a pacifist, the non-toxic. You became a toxica.
It's my turn!
We're winning so much faster now, Adelie. Uh-oh. Easy. Blue sash. I don't think I can wear that. Nope. I think that's for the tribal grappler. For someone. But it ain't from me. So, don't care. Don't need it. Something's in the tree. Whoa, it's a lot of chims. All the chims in the tree. Another tree.
I'm sorry!
Things should be sorry these days. What are the problems? Nice spin down, dude. I've been there. Wow. Me with my womb tattoo.
Slow.
I'm nuts that he has one. Very submissive. He's not. No, actually he is. When it comes to Oron. Imagine the fanfic.
Have you learned your lesson?
The Fujos were going crazy. The Ovan X Haseo.
This'll be quick.
Eat shit. You like abusive relationships. I don't, but there's a market for it. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go. 3 of them. Who needs to block? He's just an onion. Stand here, bro. Don't want no part of this gym. Okay, that's pretty epic. If we get into frame, that's pretty epic. Can't get it. Oh wait, I can actually. That's not that bad. That's pretty cool. There's some charm to this little PS2 game. They definitely tried. Combat's really simple, but it gets fun. Really easy right now. It's pretty cool. Guy armor.
We've got what we came here for. We're going back to the town.
Just like that? He's ending the date?
Hey.
Haseo?
What? I've already heard enough about Moon Tree Guild.
Haseo, do you hear something coming from over there?
Nope.
Over where?
That can't be right. See? There is something there. Let's go find out what it is.
Going schizo, bro.
Huh? Why do I have to go too? Just go check by yourself.
Oh, come on. Won't you please come with me?
Fine, fine. If it'll shut you up, I'll go with you.
Never mind, he is submissible.
It's this way.
He just says yes to everything. He's gonna ask him enough, and he'll be like, fine, alright, let's go do it. Run, Adelie, run. Where's the sound?
What a strange sound.
Alright, I mean, you're the one that stopped.
What a strange sound.
Okay. Gonna take a break. Here we are.
Listen to that. You can hear something coming from over there.
Huh?
Huh? What is it, Haseo?
She was just like,
sign.
huh? What?
It's Tri-Edge.
I didn't mean to say that.
What? Tri-Edge? Is that what it's called?
No, it's made by the guy called Tri-Edge. He came here. This is his gooner zone.
Haseo!
Goon cave.
We're being sucked towards Tri-Edge's sign.
Yeah. Ooh.
Where?
Are we in the Lost Grounds? Wow, look at this underground
Look at that.
lake.
How pretty. Look at the pixels.
This
I can
might
barely see
just
them.
be a fantastic new discovery, Haseo. Haseo, someone's there.
Someone's here. Who the heck is this guy?
What is that? It's so pretty. That sound. It's coming from that person.
He's got a cat. He's so zesty. Look at him.
That guy. What's up with him?
Well, let's go ask him. Wait, please!
It's dangerous! Stop!
Who's that? Ichigo?
What?
Uh-oh. The ink blots. The Rorschach test. Summoned an egg. Amoeba. What the fuck? Getting the PTSD flashback.
Hey!
The clutch save.
Stay back! Take this! And now, Magus!
He's activating his Bankai. He's here. The music that sounds like it's straight from the first ones. Ooh, he has his own mech in the video game.
What are these guys?
The data shield, let's go. That's so cool. The data dream? Your IP address is mine. I now know who you are.
Did you get them? Whew.
All done. You two okay?
That's Riz. That's Aura. He's just him.
It doesn't seem like I'm very welcomed here. Well, whatever. Hey, you, over there. Are you okay?
He woke up.
What happened to me?
What do you mean, what happened?
I think I was attacked by a strange monster.
That's what happened.
Then I heard a loud sound that startled me, and I don't remember anything after that.
What the? Did she faint in real life too?
At any rate,
yeah,
I'm glad I got here in time.
Who are you?
The guy that
Who,
just
me?
saved our life.
Oh, well, I'm an investigator for CC Corp.
And he's Ichigo
One of the system
Kurosaki
administrators?
and
A game master?
Power Ranger.
Well, something like that. I got a report about a bug in this area, and so I rushed right over.
So, that monster was actually a bug?
Right. It would probably be best to stay away from here until the data finishes repairing.
No. There's no way in hell that was a bug data. How could a player faint from something like that?
Data?
Not to mention, what was that giant puppet thing that defeated the monster?
Puppet?
Oh, you can see my power.
So, you were able to see the Avatar.
The master
Avatar?
of all 4 elements.
That's right, Mr. Haseo, the Terror of Death.
Do CC Corp investigators usually remember a player's nickname?
Hardly. I couldn't help but think it was too much of a coincidence to meet up with you here.
What?
Ichigo and
Nothing.
Spider-Man talk
Just
to each
talking to
other for
myself.
the first time.
I bet that you would like to know a lot more about avatars. Am I right?
Not really.
You can use one too.
Huh?
The fact that you were able to see my avatar means that you and your character have the right attributes.
Haseo, your character hides something.
Oh, the
There is a
cryptic
dangerous
message now
power
makes
inside
sense.
you.
Why couldn't she just
Come
say
on.
that?
Come over to our headquarters and you'll see. And while you're at it, you might be able to get some info on Tri-Edge.
Who told you about that?
Like I said,
Bro, you
that's
said
just
it like
one
at the
more
beginning.
reason why you should come.
Pretty sure it was already there. Maybe.
Looks like this is a big fiasco.
Pretty big fiasco,
How can you
huh?
just brush off something that happened to you like this?
What's wrong, Haseo? Why are you acting so scary all of a sudden?
If we hadn't
You
been lucky,
scared him.
you'd have... No, it's nothing.
Oh,
Not so nonchalant now, huh, bro?
but I caused you a lot of trouble with what happened, right?
So you realize it.
I'm sorry. Do you think that you could give me another chance?
That?
Listen, the next time you invite me, make it somewhere where we can level up.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go level up. Have a new email. Right, where's heavy armor? Anti-earth ability. Pretty cool. Should I just go this way, even though we came from the... Oh, okay. Wow, there just happens to be a platform here. To town. Take me to Toontown. 5 unread mails? Fucking nuts, bro. Really, let's go to the... Go to the base. I think it was here. Oh, okay. Magic shop. Okay, well, I guess I gotta log out. Alright, bye, Adelie. I gotta read my emails. Lost Ground was full of surprises, wasn't it? There was the monster that looked like a bug and a system administrator. And most of all, that person beneath the lake's tree felt very strange. What do you think was that sound I heard from his direction? What do you mean by that sound? Answering questions with a question? Well, I mean, it's the same thing. This one is open to more dialogue. This one, well, they both are. This one makes more sense. Like, what do you mean by that sound, bro? Hey, Haseo, how are you doing? The place the other day was pretty rough, wasn't it? Never thought we'd encounter PKs. By the way, I forgot to tell you about the settings for the skill trigger menu. Of course, you probably already know this since you are the terror of death. Anyway, this is how you set it. Press wide open the main menu, select skill trigger, current skills, and skill trigger panel status will be displayed. You can change them as you wish. It would be a waste if you weren't using the skills you have, so once you learn a new skill, open the skill trigger menu and check out the panel settings. Alright, quick rise B, rise attack A. Do I know about customization? I get new ability by attaching materials to my equipment. Oh, no, actually I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, actually. Once you get the hang of it, customization will really help out in playing the game. For example, an opposing water element monster, customizing a weapon with fire, the opposing element, will make it much easier for you to win. Wind beats earth, earth beats wind, water beats fire, fire beats water, light beats dark, and dark beats light. So if you attack a water element monster with a fire weapon, you do much more damage. Okay. I mean, I guess that's kind of weird. Customization can protect against negative status effects, especially good against action hitting effects like sleep and charm. Pretty cool. I'm sorry, did I send you an email meant for someone else? I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion. Please ignore it. Come to the at-home located in Macane's Mercenary District. It will take you to our guild, Raven. Don't tell anyone else about this. It's a sensitive matter for us to communicate with specific players.
CC Corp. There's a good chance they'd know something normal players wouldn't. No matter how insignificant it might be, as long as I can get some information on Shino and Tri-Edge, I don't care. Coon's waiting for me in the Mercenary District. I'd better hurry.
Alright. Let's see. Oh. 4-3. He likes girls. Girls he likes? A lot. Girls he doesn't? Not a single one. Hey, let's go, my boy. Color orange, yellow, red. He's a very bright guy. Okay, let's go for it. He's really the cheerful type. The happiest man. It's gonna be it. Oh wait, I don't think I did the community form. That's not the news. No news. Alright, that was fun. I did spend a bit too much time reading the news stuff. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Why can't desktops be like this? Where's my operating system from Ultimate? Anyways, that's gonna be it for me though. This was fun. This was great. I'm gonna keep playing this, but the next time I stream, it'll probably be Valheim. And if I get bored of Valheim and want to keep going, I'll probably swap over to this. Or to Dark and Darker. Because I can play like a couple rounds of that and be done. Whereas with this, I'll probably get engrossed in it for way too long. I would keep playing this, but I'm hungry and it's getting late. And we're just gonna chill for a bit before I go sleep. Yeah, I have been Golden Smacks. This has been .hack GU. And then I have Twitter. I got Blue Sky. I still gotta log back into that and link into the About Me section, but whatever. We'll figure it out eventually. And this has been the stream. Thank you for joining, watching, or whatever. Have a good night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Have yourself a good one. Goodbye. Mwah.